Hello, everyone. Hello, Hemo. Welcome to episode 7 of Corruption of Salone, chapter 3, Epsilon Sun. Um, we have been enjoying this lovely world of Epsilon for 7 straight weeks, so kudos to my players for turning up every week. We are running one down for the moment, but our beloved Asimar wizard will turn up soon enough. But before we roll into where we left off last week, Pepper, let's hear your summary.
Mhm. So, if I remember correctly, we started with Melanda waking up in our tent, and after she got uh, interrogated, and she was ready. She took the dagger that we found and was like ready to um, pay them back for what they did to her, and she also explained kind of what she knows about the organization. She had Aurora leave for a bit because we couldn't trust her at the moment. But for the rest of us, she shared about the Veiled Alliance and how she knows one emergency contract and how her job was to take Nisa into the Veiled Alliance. And somehow the Templars got like a picture of her or something, found some way to find her, and right now they are trying to find someone, probably from the Veiled Alliance, among the slaves, and they were hoping that Melanda could tell them. And it's definitely interesting information that someone important, very important apparently, is hiding among the slaves that they really need to find, because again, going to a lot of lengths to find some information. And but that was kind of in the middle of the night still, and everyone still wanted to sleep, so we finished our watches. And the next day, right at the start, there was a big confrontation with the elves. Lokar was really pissed, so he let that known, and the elves weren't eager to acknowledge anything that happened. Just tried to play it off until they kind of got annoyed. And the end was kind of like they were like we overheard them like on Elfish because a bunch of us talk Elfish or can like understand Elfish. They kind of have to move up the schedule because um, I think Dane was his name, like attacked us in the middle of the night unsuccessfully,
Get wrecked.
and that was interesting to know. But immediately next thing, as we were getting into line and trying, um, I guess we got our food, and then when we were like divided into teams instead of going to the gladiators, um, maybe because of Dane, because there was this moment where he walked up to the gate and talked to the guards, but maybe because of other reasons, we were chosen to like find out what happened at the mines because we were heard some conversation that there's no ore or something is not coming, or they're like they can't finish the cigarette right now, and they're like in real trouble because if they don't get it done, they will end up slaves themselves. Pretty problematic situation,
Could call it that.
and they picked us up since we have been able to prove ourselves, and maybe because of Dane or maybe something else, we don't know. But we were pulled out of the city and moved towards the mines. And when we got there, everything was very strange. Immediately, no one acted like a real person and more like a robot. Well, we don't know robots in this world, but something like that, like a zombie, I guess. um, and after Lokar wanted to pick someone up, they like snapped into action, and there was a bunch like their shadows came out of them, and they jumped us and made us weaker and trying to kill us. Um, and we're in the midst of the fight. We got past most of them because we have a bunch of radiant on our side, and they don't like that. And that's kind of where we left off.
Indeed, that's kind of where we did live off. For whatever reason, would it be Dane or some other reason, you were selected as guinea pigs, the hired help to go see what the shit's going down in the mines, because we need that ore. And you were taking up the road, like took the better part of the day, so it's coming to sort of afternoon at this point. The heat of the day is still there. Just give you a time frame in terms of where we begin. And I'll bring you into the episode now.
Was it good enough?
Yeah, inspiration. Go ahead. You're gonna need it.
Thanks.
Was it good enough, senpai? Senpai, please. Okay, let's begin, guys. As if the sweltering heat from the baking sun mixing with the dust in the air from the iron mine's entrance didn't make you sweat enough, the added cold sweat from a shadowy attack made it worse. Unsure as to what is going on here at the mines, you seem to have the encounter clearly under control. The guards quickly moving into a formation where they can protect each other and easily dodging a seemingly vagrant attack from Lokar. Perhaps this is your moment to escape the clutches of the Gerstian guard. Or perhaps not. The starry form of Karik and the radiant form of Magrim added a heavy swing in your favor, including saving any of the guard number from dwindling, and perhaps offering you an opportunity to flee. Instead, your guards are barely scratched, and not looking too pleased about the fact that they have more to do here than simply checking in with whoever is in charge, and bringing their failure of an existence to the slave pens with you. A question still looms in the air. Is this still an opportunity? Could you risk it? Could you attempt to flee their clutches and escape down the mountain? Or do you bide your time for now? Perhaps the gloom of the mines potentially holding their own opportunities to find your freedom. What with this labyrinthine tunnels and hidden nooks, might it just offer the perfect cover for a daring escape? Or perhaps it conceals other more sinister secrets. Whatever your choice may be, a couple of puppeted corpses controlled by their shadowy masters still remain, which is where we pick up today's episode. So we're going to be thrown right back into initiative at the top of the round with Nissa leading us off. And here we go.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. I forgot about this part. All right. I did have my crystal, didn't I?
Yep.
All right. So we have 2 guys. Okay, just gathering my bearings. All right, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy here.
Do it.
Okay. All right, let me roll. Oh.
That'll do it. Yeah. Roll.
First natural 20.
Natural. Is this our first natural 20 on an attack?
No, I
No.
created the one human.
Oh, you created the one human. Yeah, you basically collapsed the guy's head. So, to confirm regarding the critical damage rolls in the Epsilon Sun campaign is you roll as if it's a normal hit, and then you plus the maximum damage that you could have done. So, given this is a D10, you roll your 1D10, and then you add 10 to it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm gonna do that. So that's 17.
17 points of damage. It crackling energy blasts through the air. Let's see here. Yeah. It makes a eldritch-shaped hole in the middle of its chest, like the rib cage of this slave that is puppeted by the shadows collapses in by the massive amount of force that impacts its chest as you find a critical spot, and you break this one immediately
Hey.
in one shot.
All right. And no, I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm gonna stay here for a moment. Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
blues are done. Aurora.
I'm gonna walk up here, grab one of my daggers, and toss it at the last one.
Okay. Roll.
I don't feel like hitting him anyway.
Just like, yeah, whatever. Take it if
Can
you
you toss
want.
another one?
No, because he has to do another pickup and then a throw.
Oh,
So.
okay, I think I was.
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't feel like it anyway. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
No.
Okay. Team Red is also down. So, Kark, you are basically the head of Team Green. What do?
I'm going to try to get some distance back up a little bit over here.
Okay. You'll get an opportunity attack.
Mm-hmm.
The attack is gonna come with a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, you take 10 points of necrotic damage, and you also lose 1 strength from your strength score.
Ow. Okay. All right. Write that down. -1.
You can just
You can update your
Okay.
character sheet, but we'll
yeah,
do
you
that
can
later.
just other modifiers. I have like a -2 modifier right now. You click on strength on D&D Beyond, and then on other modifiers you can like -1. and put it
Oh,
on it.
okay. I see it. -1.
That way it also updates all the rolls and stuff.
I gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, and then now I'm going to shoot this guy with
Do it.
the starry form archer attack.
Get your sparkly arrows out. 13.
You are blessed if that doesn't hit.
Oh, yeah. Roll your bless.
Oh yeah, I am.
Very blessed.
Nice. Yeah, you hit. Roll some damage.
Oh,
Four.
roll 1.
Yeah, it's still pretty terrible. He was injured quite considerably, though. And that is still enough to end its life as it burns in radiant
Nice.
light. He collapses to the ground, and we end initiative. As soon as that last shadow drops, all the guards that are around you look to see like your intentions if you're attempting to run, or they all shout and say like, drop your weapons till we sort this shit out.
Lokar hasn't even picked up a weapon.
He is a weapon.
Kind of raise my hand and show that there's no weapon in it.
Yeah, it's like you come down here. He points at Magrim. Jody, run out.
The most obvious one.
Uh,
Can I attempt to hide the crystal underneath my clothes so that they don't see it?
You can do a sleight of hand to try and conceal it somewhere.
Okay, I am exhausted, so disadvantage.
Yes, indeed. Okay, just put tense music on.
Not too bad still.
I would say pretty good.
17. They're all like they're looking up at Magrim, who's floating, and his sparkly wings are flapping, and you manage to conceal it in places undisclosed.
Okay, and to kind of distract them a little bit more, I'm gonna I'm gonna toss the hand axe. Oh no, yeah, she was carrying a hand axe. Yeah, that she picked up.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna toss them the hand axe and then put up my hands. Like,
Okay,
I've got
you
nothing.
surrender.
Yeah.
Kark?
I'm not gonna let go of my staff, but I am gonna like arms up, like I don't want to look intimidating towards them.
You are
But I'm not
currently
drop-
like kind of semi-transparent with stars
Right.
all over
I'll drop that.
Okay.
I'll drop that. Drop the there in the back.
Okay, you look
What?
like you are disarming and complying, and they sort of take a look around. They see that you are doing such a thing. Lokar, what are you doing?
I think you just gonna start like investigating a bit. Like these shadows, do they like disperse? Is there some sort of like anything left from them? The humans are obviously like dead, I think.
Yeah, so the shadows disperse in the light. Unfortunately, there's nothing on them. They're just like a voided entity. But I will X all the people that are dead. And drop this. So I just put all these X's on, so you know who you've murdered.
So I guess he's like kind of like a bit like kneel down right now and like checking, maybe also seeing if they like look a lot more dead right now. Like if something
Yeah,
has changed now
do-
that the shadow, you know.
Medicine for me.
Sure. With yeah, don't forget disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just want to do it? Okay, then I'll just roll twice. Sag.
They are still looking pretty dead. They, as you get down to like seeing them close up, they've been dead for a while, and basically the shadow creatures that were inhabiting them were masking their sense of decay. In fact, as you get closer, the smell is more pungent to you. Despite your medicine check not really determining one way or another like how much longer they could have been dead, the smell does hit your nostrils pretty quickly. That didn't when the void, the shadow, was occupying them.
Yeah, I think he just doesn't pay mind to the guards right now. He's just doing something.
Right. The guards maneuver and say like, right, gather up. Just gonna have to figure out what the shit's going on around here. Clearly, something funny's going on. And we're gonna find out where the foreman is.
Shouldn't rush things. Kinda stands up again.
I'm gonna point my, like, both hands in the air, one hand point at the bag, and just kind of like nod towards it while looking at the guard, not say anything.
Yeah, this one goes over and scoops up anything remaining in the bag there that was yoinked from his hand previously. And this one's going to come round here and just sort of give you a nudge, Nissa, to push you together towards Aurora and Karik.
Okay.
So they're sort of like rounding you up. This one here has got the bag. He's looking back and forth. It's like, right, well, not sure what's going on. Strange for slaves to rise up, even more so for the gods to back them up. So,
I mean, you saw that these was shadows, right? So like shadows, hands attack you. And I mean, smell them. They've been dead for very long.
slaves smell like shit anyway. You'll
You can
smell.
go to the guards if you want to. Feel free.
You're like, make a persuasion check. Easy persuasion check since it's a logical one, but he still thinks treats you as a guard. The bless will drop. Yeah. Oh, you're disadvantaged. He looks at you. Yeah, it's still an easy check, and he just like looks over to the over here. He says, "Big one's right. Our buddies here have been dead as well for a bit. Not sure exactly what's going on, but recommend that we just get inside the mine and see what's what. The foreman's there. He'll tell us what. Can't imagine that they permeated all the way through the mines. They'll be fortified for sure. Round him up. Get him inside.
I would advise to take a moment to gather our strength before we continue.
There'll be safety
Yeah, that would be-
inside. They are more concerned
you go.
about what's going on. Yeah, and the first one he will lead the way, and the others sort of sheepdog just sort of start shepherding you all collectively with their spears, just not like poking you or anything, but just merely you are being ushered towards the entrance of the mine collectively. And you acquiesce, and you will continue to move on. Stepping into the mine's entrance, it's like crossing the threshold into another world. The harsh heat and sunlight of the exterior behind you give way to a cool, damp darkness that wraps around you like a wet blanket that is laid on the floor. The contrast is immediate and stark. A sudden plunge into a realm of shadows and echoes. The rough-hewn stone walls of the tunnel are streaked with scorch marks, and their surface oddly matted in patches randomly in the dim light. The air is thick, with the scent of damp earth and stale metallic undertones. Intermingling with these are more elusive aromas, hints of mold, a tang of rust, and an occasional whiff of something sickly sweet and decayed. The smells blend together in a complex and foreboding tapestry that seems to cling to your senses. A single torch flickers in the middle of the entrance space, its feeble flame casting long, wavering shadows that dance across the walls. The light it provides is minimal, barely enough to pierce the oppressive darkness that presses in from all sides. It sputters and crackles in the distance, as if struggling to maintain its hold against the encroaching gloom. Running through the center of the tunnels is a well-used rail, its iron surface polished smooth by the countless loads of ore it had carried. The rail leads deeper into the mine, vanishing into the inky blackness ahead. And the faint, distant sound of dripping water echoes through the tunnel, a slow, irregular rhythm that adds to the eerie atmosphere. Quick check, can everyone see everything?
I think so.
I think.
Everyone has vision, right?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
And you should be able to...
If there's light here, obviously I don't have dark vision.
Yeah. You should be able to see based off of light and stuff. I believe...
I'm better with the cone of vision.
I'm sorry?
I can see the little, vision cone.
Yep.
Great. Cool. Just making sure you've got everything there.
And the guards, do they seem perturbed or worried at all?
They are looking concerned as they shepherd you towards the entrance, and the guard that went ahead of you is looking left and right, suspiciously and cautiously. He ventures further into the darkness.
Still the option to
Sorry, go ahead.
take our breaths.
Are these scorch marks on the wall? Are they like from when the mine was made, or are they more recent?
Make an investigation check. Or perception. Whichever depends on how you are looking at them. I would say with perception, like it's still within light, so you're not gonna.
Oh.
Oh, that's a lot.
Very good perception.
Very good perception, yeah. You get the impression that these were created by fire. You're not entirely sure about the source of that fire. These sort of sooty scorch marks could be related to a torch mark, or it could be down to perhaps spell. As you peer closer to them, and the scorch on the sort of wood and the flecks of how the flame could have impacted the wall, you get the sensation that this was torch-based rather than arcane. As if several torches had impacted the wall.
Oh, like thrown against the wall, or?
Yeah, or someone held a torch, like a flaming torch, and accidentally hit the side of the walls, or had hit the side of the walls rather than accidentally.
That is very strange.
Mm-hmm. But you notice with your 24, as you continue looking at it, that the marks are nearby the beams in which hold the structure of the cave walls back. You notice beyond where these pillars have been erected, the cavern entrance is somewhat crumbly and weak to rock, and you get the impression that these scorch marks were nearer to those beams than they were across the actual stone, as if someone attempted to light the beams.
To collapse the tunnel.
Perhaps. Nevertheless, your guard behind you pokes you further in as a guard ventures deeper into it and says, "Hello!" And his voice echoes through the space of the mine. Sorry?
I
Did
said
you, like, say
idiot.
Sorry, I missed that.
I just said idiot.
Oh, idiot. Hello! Hello!
I think
Hello!
I earlier said to the guard, then he was closer. I said we still have a chance to take our breath. As I felt like they were a little bit more nervous now that they're inside here. Not seeing anything. I don't, he hasn't answered. I don't know if he reacted to that at all or not.
No, I mean, he didn't whip you, but he didn't listen to you either. He stands there at the entrance of the mine. Anyone here? Anyone here? Anyone here? Turns around to the cave entrance and says, "Looks all clear, but no one's here. Bring him in, boys." The guard behind you close around you with their spears and usher you further into the mine. The head guard, shall we say? We'll call him Yellow Guard.
Yellow dot guard.
Yellow Dot Guard ventures forward into the mine and begins to peer around the gloomy space. He says, Well, make yourself useful. See if you can find anyone cowed into a corner. We'll see what was going on around here. And the guard that ushered you in stays at the entrance of the mine with their spears pointed forwards. And this guard is going to be doing some investigations. But you are not shackled. You are just merely blocked in the mine at this point.
Okay. Nisa's going to look back at these guards at the entrance and she's gonna go, "Oh, now I get why those pieces of underwear were full of shit." Right, Carrick?
Yep, it's starting to make sense now.
Which one has our stuff?
The one at the front here.
Okay.
Can I like see if there's like any like place where there's like a torch put in?
You should be able to see the light. Do you not see the light at all?
I
Well,
think some of it's not working.
Yeah, I
right.
see like a light over here.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, but like this directions I can't look. So look, I would be looking for something that can like light.
Wait, sure. Okay, so, let's see here. Venturing.
Maybe there's like an like.
1 second. I have
know.
some things here. So, ahead to your right, a wooden door stands slightly ajar, creaking gently as it sways. A faded sign, even in this dim light for you, above the door reads "Foreman's Office." Coming from the crack in through the door is a barely illuminated room. So you should be able to see a little bit of light to the north of you.
I can see it.
Yeah. The lighting should be as it is. So for the rest of you who have night vision, directly ahead to the north, an outhouse is tucked into a recess in the rock. Its door is shut, but the unmistakable stench of human waste seeps out, mingling unpleasantly with the other smells in the mine. The stone floor around it is slick with grime, and a faint, dark trail suggests something or someone perhaps was dragged across it recently. The rails that run through this level beckon you deeper into the mine, their ends disappearing into a yawning void, and the darkness beyond the torch's limited glow seems impenetrable, at least as far as your dark vision allows you, and a vast unknown that seems to pulse with a life of its own. Every sound you make, every footfall, every breath seems amplified in the silence, echoing back at you in strange, distorted whispers.
Can I look for like a torch? Maybe not activated torch somewhere here.
A non-activated
Or maybe
torch?
also like ask Nissa if she can see something.
What do you want? What do you want to see?
A torch, something that we can start to burn to get some vision. And I know you can see stuff, but if we're about to
Well-
investigate, seeing more than black and gray is good, I think.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I think there's a torch here.
An unlit torch is there.
But that's unlit. Yeah. I'm gonna go and ask this guard. Hey, and I pick up the torch. Would you mind getting this lit for us? Some of us don't really see that well in the dark.
He looks around and sees that the torch is just hanging there for you, and he wordlessly moves over and takes a flint and steel from his pocket and scratches it, and a spark ignites a torch that you have in your hand.
He's gonna give him a really, really sweet and wide spell. Thank you. He's gonna bounce back to Lokar and give him the torch.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Good job. Thank you.
I will give you light. 1 second.
No worries.
By the way, guys,
Beautiful.
there's a door over there, up north,
Much better.
this way. And the smell, well, let's just say, I think you can all feel it, but it's not something you would really like to smell. Maybe we should check it out at some point.
The
He,
beams
like, look-
at the entrance. Someone tried to bring it down. No sound. Yeah, it's open.
Sound.
This should be a very active cave. It's a mining cave. You should be hearing the pickaxes, people grunting, the sweat of men, or whatever took them.
Mm-hmm.
All I hear is water.
Yeah, I think we're long past a normal mine, I think. These bodies were dead for a while, so I assume anything in here is dead for a while too.
A predator is silent until it attacks.
Aurora, should we go check that door at the end, or should we stay together?
I think we should check the foreman's office right here.
Safety in
Okay.
numbers.
Follow Lokar.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
So the lofted foreman's office, nestled in the corner, it presents a stark contrast to the dark tunnel outside. As you push open the door, it creaks on its hinges, revealing a space approximately 40 by 35, ceiling of 10 feet high. The room is dimly lit by a single lantern hanging from a rusted hook, casting a dull yellowish glow that barely penetrates the shadows, your torch piercing them for it. The air inside is musty, heavy with a scent of old parchment and tobacco, layered with an undercurrent of something acrid and metallic. The temperature here is slightly warmer than the tunnel, the close quarters trapping the residual heat from the lantern and the faint warmth seeping through the stone walls. Several tables are arranged haphazardly within the room, their surfaces cluttered with various items. To your left as you enter, one table dominated by blueprints, their edges curling and corners weighed down by dusty inkwells and a tarnished brass compass. The blueprints depict intricate diagrams of the mine's layout, shafts, and tunnels, with annotations in a meticulous but aged hand. Some sections are circled or crossed out, suggesting recent revisions or concerns. Another table stands nearer the east wall, covered in a chaotic spread of books, as if someone has searched through them in a hurry. Additional torn papers are scattered across the floor. Shelves line the edge of the office, sagging under the weight of mining tools and equipment. Rusty pickaxes, hammers, and chisels are neatly arranged alongside coils of rope and stacks of ledgers. A few oil-stained rags and broken lanterns lie forgotten in a corner. Outside of the western wall, as you can see it close to Lokar, through an opening you can see the silhouette of an ore refiner, its metal frame coated in grime and soot, and stands silent and unused. The ground around it littered with scraps of metal and discarded ore, untouched for what seems like weeks.
I see there's another torch here, so if I could.
Yes,
that's
indeed.
usable.
Indeed.
So I'll bring that back to Lokar to have him light it with his.
You can indeed gain light. Bright light.
Arik is going to study these blueprints and the maps of the mine and try to, as quick as possible, commit as much of this to memory as he can.
Sure.
So I have some kind of visual mental map of this place.
Cool. Give me a intelligence roll.
Oh man, I was hoping you were gonna say survival.
Well, memory is intelligence, but like a survival is like tracking things and being wary of your
That's
surroundings.
Fair. That's fair. Disadvantage because exhaustion.
I mean, you might get in the future. You get a bonus maybe to your survival when you try to get through here.
You're not currently addicted, right? That's just
No.
Nissa and Aurora. So I'm just going to put
Correct.
the hearts on you guys. You're still addicted, so there's an intelligence-based penalty for addiction, I believe. 8. You do your best. It's not exactly a difficult mine, but you recognize that there is an elevator that goes through the shafts, and there are more than one layer. There is this top layer, and then an additional 3. The caverns are difficult to discern with the annotations and smudge marks, as well as the circling and crossing as if it's a working blueprint. And you also, unless you're not necessarily proficient in architecture or maps, but you can gain a general sense of space and that this mine it has more than one level.
They all below, or is there any
Below.
above?
All below.
Okay, all below.
You are at the top. Nissa, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, Lokar. Go ahead.
I think I'll just say like I'll take the map. Like if there's a map, like
Oh yeah, you can totally take the blueprints with you.
yeah, I'll just take them. Just
Who
later stuff
But
them.
just put them where the dagger was.
Yep, you can see him like
Yeah. That's
Like,
why I
they're
wasn't
rolled
going
up.
to take them.
Got a
Like,
big
roll
old
up
badge
around.
in the front of his pants.
no. I think that those are just like they're not hidden. Like these blueprints are not gonna be hidden. They're just like,
Okay, you just have them in your
rolled
hand.
up and just kind of so they're like somewhat stuck, so they don't fall off if you move so much. Yeah.
All right. Nissa?
Anything? Yeah.
No, go ahead. I don't know
No,
who's
no,
talking,
no.
but
It's your turn. You go ahead.
no, it's okay. I was just gonna say I'm gonna see what's on this table and just trying to see if there is anything useful that we can look at.
Is that what Aurora is doing too? Aurora, are you also doing that? Because you're there. Spiker?
Yeah, my headset died there for a second.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, since I still have my holy symbol, I will cast guidance on Nisa and help her.
Okay. Roll me investigation, Nissa.
Okay. Well, not at a disadvantage, right? It's just a straight roll.
Straight roll plus 1d4.
Okay. Plus 1d4. Oh,
You're not exhausted, right?
I am.
The help action.
Oh, your help. Yeah. Very good. So, you take a look at these books that are scattered along the surface of this table. You pick a few up here and there and recognize that some of them are regarding mining, like mining 101, 102. You get a few of rock sample, like geological books, explosives in terms of how to like handle the mining process, different geography style books, but on the whole they seem to be just thrown onto the table in a random way, with pages flattened and crinkled as if discarded. However, with your 21 investigation, what stands out to you beyond these books are the pages lying on the ground, seeming as if they are not part of a textbook, but more of that of a diary.
I'm gonna pick them up
Okay.
and try to read them. Well,
Sure. You collect them all off the ground, and you notice that it's not like the start of a diary. It's like pages torn out of, at random spots. But you order them in a chronological order, and I will give you access to this handout. Where are you?
okay, cool.
Pixel. And you should be able to see that under chapter 3 episodes, and torn pages.
Okay.
So in your journal, you have to go into your journal.
My journal. Okay.
So there's a third one from the left at the top right. There's
Since I'm
Okay.
helping her,
Let me
do I also
share.
get access?
Sure. I'll open it up for you too.
I like to read.
Okay. Well,
Torn
what
pages. Okay.
you can read for the class if you like.
All right. From the desk of Jareth Aldridge, foreman of the Iron Mines. Entry 281, 10th of Harvest Moon. Today, the workers reported strange noises echoing from the lower tunnels. I dismissed it as the wind whistling through the shaft or the groaning of the old timbers. I have ordered additional bracing in the tunnels and assured the men it's nothing to worry about. Work must continue. We cannot afford delays with the shipment deadline approaching. Following entry, 2 days later, more reports of strange sounds, this time more distinct. Some claim they hear whispers, others wails. I sent Roderick to investigate the lower levels. He has a keen ear and a steady hand. I trust he will find the source of these noises. In the meantime, I've instructed the men to carry on. We've had no issues before. I see no reason to start believing in ghost stories now. Psych. Anyway, the following entry, the following day, Roderick has not returned, to the surprise of nobody. Some of the men are uneasy, saying the lower tunnels are cursed. Foolish superstition. I sent another group of 3 men to find him and to continue their work. If I stop every time a worker gets spooked, we'll never get anything done. Productivity is slipping, and that cannot be tolerated. Following entry, 2 days later, the 3 I sent after Roderick have vanished as well. Aha! No sign of them, not even a whisper. The noises have grown louder, and even I can hear them now. There's a strange, guttural undertone, almost like a growl. I have ordered extra guards to stand watch at the tunnel entrances, though I suspect it's some animal that's burrowed its way in. It is disrupting work, and that's unacceptable. And the last entry, 2 days later, today a panic swept through the mine. A group of slaves working in the lower tunnels bolted, screaming about shadows with claws. Shadows! I've instructed the guards to be more vigilant and to punish any slave spreading hysteria. I refuse to let some wild tales disrupt our operations. I've sent another team down to continue the work we cannot stop now. Haha.
So
Well,
going downstairs sounds like suicide. Don't tell the
apparently,
guards.
don't tell the guards.
No,
Why?
because we need to convince them to go in front of us.
No, I mean, I was planning on suggesting telling them to go ahead without telling them about the danger, you know? So that's a good plan.
I'm gonna put a hand underneath his shoulder and just be like, "You got there eventually."
She's gonna chuckle and do finger guns. Just
Magrum
need
fingers
water,
guns
that's
back.
all.
Hide those for now.
All right, all right. I just need some water, I'm a little slow.
Oops, sorry about that. I'll just now everyone has it. I will give it to all players.
I don't think they care too much for it. They don't seem to even think a second of waiting when something like this happens. I'm surprised they have actually been taught things, and their first recourse is just running in. I thought they were well trained.
They're guardsmen, not soldiers.
I think Lokar will like check the refinery here on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
and just like I'll look over if there's anything that just seems like not normal, or it just seems like weird to him, maybe.
Is he proficient in mining?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay. Roll roll investigation. Unless you're just like looking over it, like just generally for anything out of curiosity.
Yeah, I think he just looks if there's anything that might like.
Okay, just roll perception.
out.
Just see if you can spot anything that sticks out.
Yep.
10. You're not quite sure
Yeah.
what to look out for. It looks like an old refinery. It hasn't been used for a while.
So is there still stuff that is like that was refined but never taken out, or is it just empty?
You can't see from where you are if there's
see.
something inside it, but you can see around the outside of it. Just a little bit to the south, some things on the ground, like glittering scraps of metal, discarded crude ore. Sorry, like pieces.
Okay.
Anyone else for anything at the moment?
I wanted to go over here and try to take a look at these things and see if there's anything else that seems useful.
That seems useful. Sure. Roll investigation.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
Follow.
Oh my goodness.
19.
You were still guided, by the way, so that's at least a 20.
Yeah. It's sufficient.
Okay.
You can see that there is discarded oil rags and broken torches, like lanterns, in the corner. There is miscellaneous mining equipment, hand axes, mallets, hammers, ropes, grappling hook claws, pulley, winches, things like that, of that nature.
Okay. All right. Are there any, I don't know, chests or drawers or boxes that I can look into?
Given there's enough light here provided, not basically where you are, but to the south, by the swinging dim light, there is a small chest underneath that, over here.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
Okay, you check it out.
I'm checking it out.
A fireball. No.
No, please no.
You
Finger
open
left.
the small chest, and as you creak open the lid, glistening in the light held by Aurora, you can see it contains glass bottles. Two
Ooh.
of which are of a reddish liquid, and two are of a greenish liquid.
Oh. I'm gonna look at Aurora and go, well, given our history with certain potions, let's
Keep
not drink
going,
them
right?
just now.
Oh, we went a completely different person.
I mean, I'm all in for taking them. I mean, grabbing them, but not drinking them just now.
You scoop them?
Yeah, take them for now.
Yeah.
Okay, you scoop.
What is it to identify what they are?
A sip.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that later.
We can do that later, definitely. Yeah. For now, we just grab him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The guard comes here and stands in front of the foreman's office and peers out behind you and says, "Find anything?"
Just old mining equipment and nothing of note.
Well, I'll show the maps that I have.
Yeah, you're literally holding it.
Yeah.
And he looks at everyone and says, "Hey, I mean, that's the mine, all right. Anything from the foreman say where he's gone or where everyone is. Maybe they left it, fled."
And there was some talk of some stuff. I don't know, something low levels or something. Maybe we need to check that out.
Right. Fair enough. Perhaps they hold themselves up downstairs. Right. Everyone in the lift.
Is there anything
Did
else
you
on
check?
this floor we need to look?
Well, I mean, suit yourself. I'll be here when you want to head downstairs.
Sir, could I have my shield in case one of those spooky creatures comes out?
We
Someone.
need to be able to protect you.
He looks at the bag and looks to you all and says, "I think we'll be all right for here. But give them to you when we head downstairs. Never know what's going on down there."
Of course, sir.
Anything else that you guys want to have a look at?
Well, there's that door, Nisa.
Yeah, that was something
Right.
you wanted to look at.
Yeah, let's open it. It's closed. Let's open it.
Just a hole.
I
full of
try,
shit.
and I notice it's locked.
Yes, the door is locked, and the smell of feces and urine permeate through the door, regardless of it being closed. A small clay pot to the next of the door seems appropriate, as a curious and aromatic smell come from it.
It's
Wow.
locked.
Oh,
Can you smash it open? It's just made out of wood, right?
All these things made me. Whatever these shadows do, I'm not feeling as powerful as I did before, but I can try.
Roll me a perception check, Lokar.
Sure. 9.
9. As you get,
I mean, I could transfer my guidance if you go touch it, but
you
Yeah,
can.
We just
I
have
mean,
disadvantage on everything. I mean, we have to.
but this is more
I
like
mean,
a passive. This is a passive thing. Like
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
going close to the door.
Okay.
I mean, a passive perception would be 12.
yeah, but you have disadvantage, so there's a penalty.
Yeah, it'll be -5 for that as well, so it'll be less than 9. But this is more like it's both active and passive. So like it's not guidance-able because you're not actively attempting to do something. It's more like what happens to you with your current knowledge of things. So thematically, you roll a 9. You get closer and you're like, yeah, I want to fucking smash this freaking door down. I'm just gonna be all Lokar about it. And then you get closer, and despite the smell, you hear a noise coming from the other side of that door. Very, very small. A shuffle, perhaps.
why don't we just knock?
Sure. Anyone in there? Kind of kick against the door.
Oh, dang. Boom. Hold on. Actually, no noise comes from it.
If you don't say anything, you'll have to break this thing open.
Are you pooping? I needed to say that.
It
Uh,
could just be an animal, Nisa.
That locked itself into the toilet? I'm not sure.
Maybe someone locked it in there. I don't know.
Well, that is a fucking terrible fate, let me tell you.
You can hear some shuffling within, but no noise or voice comes from it.
All right. Counting down from 3, then I'm gonna break up this door.
Wait, Lokar, wait,
3.
wait.
All right.
I'm
What should I
I'm
wait?
gonna approach the door and go. We're not gonna hurt you. You can come out. We're here to look into what's been happening. If you can help, that would be great.
Nisa, no one could live in there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it's been.
2.
Let me try, okay? Maybe it's a shy shadow.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and prepare an attack if something hostile comes out.
Sure. You
1.
hear a voice, Nissa, as you
Okay.
attempt to coerce whatever is behind the locked door. A voice says, "Go away. Please go away."
Sorry. I'll go away, it says. Okay. She's gonna turn to the rest and go, "Oh my God, that is a tiny voice. That is a tiny voice. There is a tiny person in there."
Okay. I'm not sure that it necessarily correlates, but all right. So you don't want
It
me to
could.
break it up? I mean, I don't care either way. We can go down if we want to.
I'm gonna move to the door one more time and go, "Please let us help you. You don't wanna stay in there forever."
Yeah, roll persuasion.
Okay. At a disadvantage, but I'm gonna go
Disadvantage with guidance, presumably.
Yeah, that's what guidance are.
Oh dang!
Jeez.
ahead.
He's not missing today.
I almost rolled a 3.
Almost roll a 3. You hear a voice come and say like, "You with them? You with them? If I come out, you're just gonna kill me."
Oh no, darling. No. I mean, who's them? Can you tell me?
them, them with the weird eyes, with the weird faces. They'll come for you in the dark.
I mean, oh,
Yeah,
oh no.
I don't think they were smart enough to have these conversations, so I don't think you have to worry as much.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's probably talking about the shadow things and stuff.
Yeah,
They seem pretty non-existent to me, so
yeah. There are no more shadows. We did away with the last few ones outside. You can come out. You're safe.
Lokar, with your torch, you can see through like a very tiny crack. An eye is staring out back at you, looking you up and down. Its eye moves quickly up and back and down, observing who is outside, and says, "Who are you? What are you doing? Why are you here?"
can you just come out? I don't want to sit in front of this stench, all right? It's
Oh
unbearable.
my God, they're terrified.
I'm really gonna tear this door down anyway, so you might as well just come out, all right? I
Oh,
don't
roll,
wanna
roll,
have these
roll,
games with you.
roll intimidation as you like flex your pecs. Gonna tear a freaking door down.
And I get advantage because this person is scared.
Sure. Roll flat.
So straight roll. And since it's charisma, it's gonna be a +0 because of proficiency. -2 the +0.
He looks you up and down and says, I've seen bigger than you. It's safe in here.
I'm gonna start trying to tear the door down.
Oh, sure. Okay. Roll athletics.
Alright.
Please don't hurt them. I'm just asking you.
9. How are you starting to tear it down? It's like a door. You're just trying to like smash it off its hinges, or what?
Yeah, I'll try find some leverage. I don't know how it's exactly locked.
You can
but if
see
it's just
that.
like
I mean, it's locked from the inside.
yeah, but you said there were like cracks, so
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I'll
It's
just
like the door isn't exactly hardened oak. It's like quite a flimsy piece of
So,
wooden door.
maybe I find, since there's a bunch of metal stuff around,
Mm-hmm.
I'll find something that can like get in between the door and kind of so I can kind of push the door open. So
Yeah,
just like using my body weight
the
against the thing that I leverage in between.
down the bottom here, you can see a workbench which has a crowbar on it.
Yeah.
You can certainly walk away, and Nissi, I mean, he walks away for a moment in case you want to do something in the seconds that he's gone.
Yeah. I'm gonna look into the little crack.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna try not to stand really close to the door. Try not to scare them even more.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna crouch to be kind of at eye level. Are they short? From what I can see.
It's like, ribs level for you. There's only like a minor crack, and his eye is pressed up to it, so you can see his eye moving back and forth.
Okay. All right, she's gonna kneel down or crouch down to be kind of at eye level, more or less. And she's gonna try and give them an encouraging, soft look and go, "You're okay." Not she, he just went to grab a tool to try and pry this door open, but you're gonna be okay.
No,
I'm
no,
not gonna hurt
please.
you.
It's safe. I survived here this long. They'll come get me.
But
They got the
but
rest.
Relax. I'm a
Sweetie,
Templar. We can help
yeah,
you. You can go
and
back to town. Do you want to be in there? Or do you want a roof
if
over your head?
of course, and if you stay there, you're just gonna have a really bad time, you know.
I think I'm just gonna move, like not even really caring about what he's saying.
Yeah, for sure.
immediately
Like
go
he come back,
for- no,
like you got a
Oh
crowbar
my
in
God.
hand.
for it. Yeah.
He's like,
Last chance to do this on your terms.
No, that one is gone after you called me not strong enough, and I'm just starting to pry this thing open.
just gonna show
Oh,
this kid
shit.
who's boss like, get out of the way. Sure. Go for so you're 9 with athletics, but you'll get advantage for the crowbar, but your first roll.
Well, I did the wrong roll then. If I had advantage, so I would do another roll.
Fine. So it'll be a straight roll.
There you go.
You're like,
Mhm.
Yeah, that
His
is
look
dead.
are a little bit, self-conscious about being called out for not being strong. He just like overcompensates.
No, I think he just thinks that this is a crazy situation to call someone not strong enough. When you're like really scared, and he's just like, this kid needs to get out of here
Check out my
real
perks.
quick.
I'm not even gonna open the door. I'm going to delete the door. As
Door deleted.
you basically shove the crowbar right into where his eye is, and instead of like prying open like like a panel or anything like that. The whole thing is pulled away, and you can see inside a small boy who is scared, literally shitless, as the smell wafts out in front of you, like a tidal wave of excrement. He is completely filthy, from head to toe, covered in grime and feces, even around his mouth. And he is like petrified as the door is yanked from its hinges. The entire toilet, outdoor, what is it called? Outhouse, shudders as you yank off the door, and he panics and backs up as far as he can into a corner, startled.
All right. So get out of here. I don't
Look what
want to
you've
hear
done,
it.
Lokar.
Oh, by the way, you have
Look
a
what
shield,
you've done.
basically, Lucar.
What do I have?
A shield.
Oh yeah, sure.
Door.
I'll show it to Aurora. You want it?
Nah, it works.
Eh,
Let's hold up a door the size of me.
It's not very wieldy for you with your strength modifier. But the kid is like a scared mouse in a corner, pressing himself into the corners of the toilet.
Nisa's gonna stay crouched and wordlessly offer him like an open palm, a hand,
Uh-huh.
trying to coax him out.
Lucar's like, oh, fucking open a door. I'm a strong boy. He just stomps off.
I think he had enough of the smell,
Fair.
and he knows now they got it from here.
Fair.
What's your name, boy?
They look just like you. Like all of us. My name
I
is...
know.
They call me Trick. Because I kept on jumping at anything. But I showed them. When I heard a strange noise, I ran. I ran and I just didn't look back. And then I heard some noises and I didn't like those noises. And the sounds, the crunching, their screams. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. And then I heard them coming for me, and I had to hide. I had to hide somewhere, and I found here, and they didn't like. They didn't want to come find me, and I just said, I'm sorry. He just like puts his hands in his head in his hands as he's like weeping, and causes teary tracks through the grime on his cheeks.
Well, you're okay. You're okay now. You're okay. You're gonna be fine. And I'm gonna talk to Aurora and whisper it to her. He's probably been here for the last 3 weeks, like even nearly a month. I don't know how he survived in here
You don't want to
with
know.
all this. I mean, well, I can imagine given by his state, but even so, the fact that he's alive, like, wow. And I'm gonna turn to the kid and try to convince him to come out.
Trick, I have a little brother, just a couple years older than you. I bet you could be friends. Why don't you just focus for a minute? Just calm down, just long enough. There's some guards at the door. As long as you do as they say, You can go outside. They could probably take you back to Gerst.
Do you have any family, Trig? Do you have any friends?
He
You-
wipes his filthy face with the tears and the snot coming out of his nose off on the back of his also filthy hand, causing a very dark smear to go across his cheek. He says, "I'm a slave. I'm here in the mines because I'm small. I can go in the small tunnels. They sent me down to the bottom. And I couldn't bear it. They kept on sending people down. And I saw from my hiding place that the foreman, he was so angry. He's so frustrated, but he just stopped thinking. He's like, group after group was sent down and they didn't return.
Where did the foreman go, Trig?
He eventually went down himself. Said, if you want a job done right, just do it yourself.
Yeah, totally.
That's
Look, Trig, what we know is that you really need to get out of here. I mean, this mine is probably no longer safe for you.
Oh, you got that right, lady. It's not safe.
You know, you're very strong. You've been really brave and really strong, Trig. By the way, and she's gonna perk up a little. You told us your name, but we didn't tell you ours. I'm Nisa.
And I'm Aurora.
He nods to you both.
Our giant turtle friend here is Karik.
You're like,
I have my back to you guys. I'm like watching the other side, but I look over my shoulder. Nice to meet you, Trig.
he like gingerly croons his neck out of the outhouse to see a turtle, and he goes, "Turtle?"
They got big shells on their back that can take a hit from anything. Very safe.
Very cool.
From the desert turtle?
Yep, I am from the desert.
He like steps out one foot and sees your shell, Karik. And he goes, "Oh, wow. I heard stories about you. Oh, can I touch?" And he almost like in like some form of a trance, in a sense. He's not in a trance, but you know, like hyper focused on your shell, and he's like passes past Aurora and Nissa, almost transfixed, and he's gonna pass you by, and he's gonna be like reaching out with both his super dirty hands, and begins to oddly caress the geometrical shapes and patterns in your shell. It says,
We maybe like say that just to make it easier. Macrom has prestidigitation, and I feel like he would have probably used it to.
Clean him up.
I
a little
mean,
bit.
like immediately, right?
I
You're
was
like, oh
wondering.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Yes, just you know.
Like, what the hell's are you smelling like? And he's like fervently like moving his hands around, casting prestidigitation over and over again. It feels like it's gonna take him a bit, because you know, like when you get a stain or a stench, like deep in your clothing.
Bury him in Lysol.
Yeah. It's like a whole buttload of sanitizer needs to go onto this kid. And he does his best to like start cleaning him up. The stench of the outhouse actually more or less travels with this kid. The stench inside the outhouse isn't actually that strong. It's literally this kid. But as the smell seems to disperse due to the prestidigitation, Karik, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception, 15.
Cool. Even with the disadvantage, the smell of incense grabs your attention from the pot to next to the outhouse, as if it's used for lighting to clear the smell.
Right. As he comes over to start messing with my shell, I'll like take a knee so I'm a little bit closer at his height, and I just let him.
All right, you let the kid touch you.
Yeah, I just let him.
Oh, he touches you. He touches you all over, and as he's getting
and
cleaner and cleaner. And he's like, he slowly. It's weird. He slowly gets cleaner and cleaner as you are I just had a message from Alex. Power is still not there, so maybe next week. So I will take. Well, we can all collectively take Magger, but unfortunately, so. Nevertheless, he like looks at his hands after he touches him. He's like, "You're magical," and Magram's like, I heard so many cool stories about you guys. What are you here for? Did you come here for me? Just me?
Oh, well, not exactly just for you, but I mean, since you are here and we're here, we are going to help you.
Well, that's good.
Just like crush this kid's dreams.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, who are you? He's like,
I don't want to lie to him.
You just have like the most condescending look for me and Nisa. You're just like, come on, guy. We spent like 10 minutes on this kid.
I'm very charismatic.
Sure.
I spent my life in the desert. I don't know how to talk to people.
Not for you stupid kid. And the kid gets the wind blown out of him, deflated a little bit, and says, I'm glad. Well, I hope you can fix whatever's going on here. If you could try and find my friends down there, bring them back too, okay? 'Cause there's a bunch of us.
We'll do our
best. They crawled into a space, and we all kind of heard it, and I couldn't stay. And they said, "No, Trick, don't go. Stay with us. We're safe here." And then I just ran. And then I hope they're still down there. I hope they managed to, find their own toilet to hide in, because I really wish that they would be alive still. Please, find them. Please. Mr. Turtle.
I'll look for them, Trick.
We'll do our best, Trick.
And you can see he's emaciated. He's like thin. There's barely any muscle on him, and pale. And he, gives you all a smiling nod and starts to like wobble his way towards the water trough. And you hear some heavy slurping noises.
Guardsman, sir. He said the foreman and everybody else went down the elevator.
Right. Seems like that's the place to go. Look. Oh, go ahead, Nissa.
Oh, sorry. No, I was going to tell the guard that, please make sure that this little guy is looked after and safe. As best as possible.
Back to his life camp.
We'll get him where he's meant to be. Seems like he's been here for a while. Or you lot, start questioning this one when he could stop slopping his face in the water. And one of the guards comes over and grabs the scruff of the neck of this boy and says, "All right, boy, tell us everything." And he's gonna go here, and there's gonna be some questioning.
She's gonna shout at them. Be fucking gentle for once.
He actually listens to you, you know, as you say that. It's like, right, now, boy, what's the situation? And he begins to like kind of sniffle and cry, and it's kind of like whispered as he's intimidated and scared by the guard here. Lokar.
I've been just checking out.
Okay.
Know what's down here.
Yep.
So I don't know what's down here.
Mm-mm. There are barrels that seemingly are empty. Their stoppers removed. Other than that, there is a large winch mechanism that it connects to the elevator shaft.
So we probably need someone here to like pull us down, pull us up, or.
You get the impression, yes.
I see. Problematic. Okay. That's kind of it. I mean, I think it's just been looking around, doesn't really, nothing else really.
Blood this way. Far room.
Sorry, did you say blood?
Did I stutter?
Do we have the time for this?
Yeah, that's pretty much what you see. In the light of Aurora's torch, you can see in the distance a bloody smear on the ground.
I'm gonna turn to Lokar and... Lokar, I think time is the one thing we do have right now. Time to formulate, time to plan.
Well, feel free to go ahead then.
As you get closer, Aurora, you start hearing the sound of a scraping, chittering, and fervent squeaking.
What?
Fervent squeaking, like excited squeaks. Many squeaks.
Ooh, okay.
I'll just double check these other mine shafts real quick.
Yep.
I see anything down there, one?
A pickaxe.
Yeah.
Seemingly discarded.
What about this one?
A shovel and a unlit torch. Nissa, as you have the night vision, the dark vision, I believe you can see a long stream of blood, like smeared from a pool closest to you and dragged back through the cavern. Ends with a massive amount of swarms of rats squeaking and moving over a mound.
Oh. Oh, guys. Looks like the rats are having kind of a feast over there. And it's not pretty.
Okay.
I think there's somebody underneath all of those rats.
Well, no saving them now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
if
think
you guys want to take his stuff or something, we can kick the shit out of the rats, or we can just keep going.
say we just keep going. They're not bothering us.
Should conserve our strength. We don't know when the gods will let down their god.
I think that's
Also,
probably why.
someone needs to be on the upper side, pulling down and pulling up the elevator. So, just saying, going down is letting the carts be up here is kind of a dangerous thing. I don't think we have a choice though.
So it
There was
looks like a pulley.
Hey, sir, there was grapple hooks and rope in the foreman's office.
Can I grab the torch that was down this other?
You
path?
can.
Thank you.
Gather that before we go down. Bullshit some excuse of what if the tunnels collapse.
Hmm.
No.
I can see. I
Light
can see
my
that this
torch.
tunnel. I can see that this tunnel kind of goes and twists to the right over here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Sorry. Can I try to listen in case I detect any other noise apart from the little ratsy rats?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Uh, um.
12. You don't hear anything that discerns rats or scrapings down that way.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to Aurora and Carrick and go. I know that we're supposed to go down with the elevator, but I kind of really want to know what's over there. Somebody stop me.
I
In
agree.
response, I'm gonna push her forward.
What? Sorry.
In response, I'm gonna push you forward.
Okay.
Fear is the mind killer, Nasa. Make a decision and stick with it.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Up to here.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of peek over the corner.
Uh-huh. You could peer around the corner with your dark vision. It ends in a half-worked tunnel with a variety of mining tools discarded to the southern side of the wall. It seems abandoned from what you can tell.
Okay. Whew. Okay, so nothing useful. I'm kind of relieved actually. Should we head back then?
Let's grab the grappling hook and rope from the foreman's office and then go to the
Okay,
lift.
yeah. All right. Let's go then.
Yeah, I'll head over there and grab that. And
I think Magrum, who would have smelt it as well, he's going to go to the incense pot because for reasons that he has to himself, and he's going to peer inside, and he is going to reach in with his dark vision, and he's going to pull out handfuls of incense and stuff them into his loincloth.
It's spicy.
Spicy. He smells nice. Says, one of the guards, as you come back from the mine, one of the guards says, boy here says there's some sort of creature down there. Probably Some sort of animal that's gotten into the mines and terrorizing everyone downstairs. That's what he says. Some sort of chittering noise, some sort of scraping. So,
And they found out.
and this guard here is saying back to him, it's like, oh, fuck's sake. Creatures in the mines. Oh, no wonder they were all skittish. Get one little bug in here and, well, everything goes to shit. Right, you lot. We're up here for a bug hunt. Apparently this boy says there's some sort of creature down there. Some sort of noises. Here's the thing. You all get in that elevator. And we're gonna lower you down. Then we'll throw down your stuff. And you're gonna have to find this bug. Bring its head back to the elevator. Put it in the elevator. And if it is a bug's head, well, we'll just lower the elevator back down for you. You can come up easy. Make sure you get extra rations for this. Go on.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well,
Are you
Mr.
guys
Big...
not coming along?
No, we don't need to. We'll secure everything up here.
Godsman, if we fail, I know the Taskmaster will have infinite pleasure in whipping you just as hard as he whips me.
Slipman's nice, you can hang out there then.
Make a persuasion check,
Definitely not
Aurora.
smart to just take our biggest strength here and go together.
Intimidation?
Persuasion, right?
Persuasion.
Mm-mm.
Can I give advantage because I also added onto the conversation?
I'll take a straight roll.
You're collectively making an argument, sure. Yeah, make a straight roll.
I'll add a d6 to that.
Well, he looks at you and says,
You guide your roll?
mm,
Can I guide my own roll too?
I mean, we can.
guidance on a conversation.
Yeah.
Because you have to
that's not the best.
yeah. The guard says, think it's pretty fair. We give you the tools to do the job. You seem perfectly capable. You took care of those creepies outside like it was nothing.
How do you know we're capable of
Enough.
that? No, not enough. It's
You
just stupid. Haven't you learned anything? Obviously, we go in full strength. Is there something that took out a whole mine? Can't be seriously thinking the best idea for you guys to not be slaves is going in horrors. No, so we go down, we die, you guys go down, you die, we're all dead. Great. Is the plan you have in mind? I mean, surely you know the best way to approach a dangerous thing like this who took out a whole mine operation. Who's, by the way, pretty important. There were a bunch of guards here. Just as yourselves.
I'm sure they're all safe down there. Now, if you just get into the elevator and quit your lip...
And they don't come up?
I'm sure they're safe down there. Just find where they are. There's plenty of space down there. Rescue who you can. Are you disobeying, slave?
Oh, you can whip me to death and then you have to go down. That's fine. If that's the angle you're going with.
Can I just pitch
You
in?
injure us, you kill us, you have to go down there anyway. You don't have any gods to play here, God.
He looks to the
Nissa.
guy. Go ahead, Nissa.
No, this is just going to look at Aurora and Lokar and Tut and go, no. You guys don't understand, no. The bugs down there are so big and so scary, and these ones shit their pants daily. Come on. They're probably too scared to even accompany us to the
No
lower
wonder
level.
Callus won't come back if they shit their pants, right?
I mean, yeah.
Your like collective mirthing of their situation. He says, No, fine. You want someone? Oi, you. And he's gonna talk to him. It's like, you so happen to be the lucky one. No short straws to be drawn here. You are just the shortest, and you are the straw to be drawn. So you're going down with him. All right, here. And he's gonna hand him a torch and your bag of stuff, and says, make sure that they don't do anything weird down there. I'm sure they'll find everything fine. Clearly nothing going on up around here. Just some weird things happening out front. And the guards looks to him and then looks to you both, to you all, and says in whispered tones, "Look, are you sure about this? You know, like sending me down there with all of the slaves, like, what? Chicken? Can't handle a few slaves?" It's like, I can handle some slaves, but you know, it's a little bit, you know, creepy. Oh, creepy. Well, that's not what happens when you start to become a god. You have to deal with the creepy. You have to deal with the dark. Now get on there. You got a torch. Make a move. And the guard looks to the others and says, Right. Yeah. If I call up though, you're gonna raise the elevator for me though, right? You know, we're good, right? We're solid. You're not gonna, hold that thing over my head for, what I did, but on accident. It's like, oh, really? Yeah, you dicked my sister on accident. Is that what you're saying? It's like, well, I was drunk, mate. I'm sorry about that. I've said sorry. And I do treat her well. It's like, oh, you treat her well. Get the fuck in that elevator. And the guard's like, okay. And he raises his spear and shouts like, all right, everyone in the elevator, just like he says. I'm coming down with you. We'll take care of this bug once and for all. And we'll find everyone fine down there. And it'll just be over in a couple of minutes.
It'll be ridiculous.
Sure.
Probably gonna
Sure
die down
thing.
there because we don't use our full strength apparently.
Nothing prevent us from waiting for a minute once they lower the elevator, Loka.
No, honestly, it'd be fun if they become slaves. So maybe it's good they did do a bad approach.
Maybe we'll see each other in the slave pens all together, huddling in our
Unlikely.
tent.
You know, the elves are real friendly. They like to attack in the middle of the night.
The guard looks to the guard and says, make sure they don't fail. Don't quite like what they feed them. And he's going to disappear around the edge. And you hear a brake release, a clunk of the elevator. And you are lowered slowly into the darkness. And this guard lights the torch. So I'm going to have to copy this guy. And you're going to be lowered down one level. Whoops.
Alright, Godsman, you're the smart one. You're in front.
Why don't we rest for an hour first?
I can't see anything.
I also cannot see.
Oh shit,
Obviously,
really?
the torch has not been.
There we go.
With that blood everywhere, I'm definitely telling him to be in front.
Sorry, who has the torch lit? It's
Me,
Matt.
Karik, and Lorakar.
Oh shit, you all have light, cool.
All of us.
We collected all the
All of
torches.
Everyone that doesn't have dark vision has a torch.
Yes.
And Karik. So much light.
Oh, thank Ilmater, I get to wear my armor again.
Well, I'm still not up to strength right now, so we could just take a moment to rest and, see if anything comes by. It's probably a good way to ascertain if things are still moving around, if you hear anything.
The elevator comes to a startling halt at the entrance of level 1. You steady yourselves, you don't fall down or anything, but it is a hard jag. You are winched down an unknown amount of distance as you look up towards where the light of the mine had provided you some understanding about where you were. That light fades, and you look up the mine shaft, and you stare into the void above. Perhaps a couple of 100 feet. And the guard who is holding a torch says, "Right, well, we've got some hunting to do. I'm sure everything's... What the fuck is this?" And he looks out into the exit of level 1 and sees some bloody marks. And he steps off the elevator.
Well, it's a creature that absolutely just killed everyone in the mine, so... guess it's to
You
be expected.
realize we're fucked.
Such a gorgeous shade of red, I have to say.
I've never been a fan of the sight of blood, personally.
He looks around and he's going to roll something real quick in the background. Oh, he says, "It's not that much. I've seen much, much worse in the slave pens. Come
Well,
on."
you're going to see a lot more of it when all of us are either dead or you're dragged back in chains. So.
Right you are. Well, you've got everything you need. And he throws the bag of your stuff at your feet and says, We'll take a quick pause here, survey the surroundings, ensure there's nothing immediately threatening around here. You get yourself all sorted out. When you're ready, we'll venture out, try and find where the foreman is, and where that bug is, apparently. Remember, here to find a bughead.
Theron, did they leave me my Templar armor?
Yeah, it's in the bag.
Huh. I probably need to get something new. But yeah, I'm dressed out in full black.
I would want to take a short rest.
Yes, that sounds fantastic.
Yeah. Well, I mean, donning stuff is going to take some time. This guard does not seem in any rush. And he's going to start, like, surveying the area. You are welcome to take that rest.
Right.
Get all of my stuff out of that bag.
I don't have to recover hit die for once. It's amazing.
Oof, oof, oof. Well, you know,
It's a
these
pepper roll.
enemies, they lower my strength and get through my, my defenses, so...
All right, hold on 1 second. Let's see what happens with shadows. 1 second.
They kind of fucked me up pretty bad.
Your strength returns after a short rest.
Oh,
Sweet.
that's at least something. Ow. And I would take the short rest time to get affiliated with my actual battle axe again.
Mm-hmm.
The one that I've used for a while, and just kind of get a feel again for that and the memories of it. And it gets sort of, in a way, attuned with it, so I can use it as a monk weapon.
Yeah. You get the good feels and vibes from your... Wait, isn't it like a quarterstaff?
No,
Oh, it's a battle axe. Oh, it's a battle axe because you leveled up, right?
Exactly.
Wait,
It
did you
always was one, but we pretended it was a quarterstaff for reality.
Okay. Dang. Be funny if Logar called the quarterstaff battle axe.
Nope, an actual battle axe.
Okay, you don your armor, you equip your shit, you have your things. The guard is under no obligation to rush you out. He's just waiting for you to get your stuff together. He says, when you're ready. Right, shall we?
All right. In this time frame that we like, can we make like perception checks, like group perception checks? So like listen for movement or anything? Sound?
You can.
Okay.
I will guide myself for that perception check.
So do your roll perception.
If you wanna, if you're listening up, you totally can.
Yep.
So make a check for listening during the rest.
Mm-hmm.
19 isn't bad.
Not at all.
I got a 5.
Oh, I rolled a 20 in there. Wasted.
Oh no.
Wasted.
Dang. Aurora, given you're the only one who really, like, maybe you're used to the fact that you can't see in the dark, so you strain your hearing more. You hear a few noises. Odd noises. Indiscernible noises, but noises nonetheless. Echoing from various places in the mine. The fact that you cannot discern its location of where things come from is purely down to the echoing of where the walls are. You hear somewhere, echoing in the void, a voice. But it's a little too soft to hear. And then it's gone. And then after the hour, it's like a no. And you're not sure where that came from. But you get the impression that someone could have survived down here.
Was it like a childlike voice?
It's really difficult to tell from the softness of what it was. Could be either. You're not quite sure.
I think I heard someone. Possible to tell with the echoing.
What was the voice like? Was it human-like or was it creature-like?
Humanoid. Spoke common.
Okay. Do you think we should follow?
I mean, there's only one way to go right now, anyway.
When I tell you, figure out what direction it came from, I'll tell you.
Okay.
Also, guard, to coordinate our fighting capabilities. Will you let us know what you're roughly capable of?
Well, I'll back you up. If you get into a tight spot, I'll point out how to move. I can take care of myself, but you've got to back me up too. Putting my fate of my life in the hands of some slaves I'm not too comfortable about, so we all work together. Or we're not going to make it out. That's what you think. I mean, weird blood here. Clearly, some sort of thing got in. Some people may have been waiting around here. Perhaps got in front of the bug, seems like, with all these slashes and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna be frontline with us, or you're just gonna hide?
I'll be with you, slave.
Hey,
See what you're made of.
first and foremost, we're slaves, you're a guard, but we're all people.
I'm gonna tap
So-
my Templar armor and be we can be anywhere at the bottom very quickly, Godsman.
Oh, by the way, Darren.
Yeah.
Question for the DM. I just remembered. I'm so sorry. During that short rest, I forgot, but I wanted to cast Find Familiar.
Do you have the components for it?
Hehe. I don't know. Let me check.
You say hee
Hehe.
Oh, yeah.
If you have spell book,
Maybe.
they're not like there's no value to them. You can use the spell.
Yeah,
book.
that's. Oh, I have. No. So it says 10 golden pieces worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs that must be consumed by fire in a brass brazier. So heck no.
Mm.
No, you have the
Alright, so
incense and the charcoal's around. The herbs are no.
and the brass.
A brazier
Yeah.
is just
Brazier.
like it's just a place to light it. You can have a small brazier, like you can buy one in a shop, but you can throw it into any real brazier. It's just the brazier is the container for burning the herbs and the incense and the charcoal to do your spell.
Could have used a chamber pot.
You could have used the chamber pot. You could have used the toilet. You could.
Oh shit, son. Okay, next time I find something similar,
Oh, yeah,
I'll bring it up.
Yeah, I don't know if you find a familiar from there.
Well, for
Stinky
Nissa,
boy?
it
Yeah,
would
no.
be more likely than you would think. For a trash goblin like Nissa, everything is possible.
I'll always make sure that like the guard is like moving with me.
Mm-hmm.
Is the path to the left, is that like a collapse?
It is. You look to the west, because I'm gonna have to choose cardinal directions because I don't know if you're facing one way and then say left or right. So the path to the west seems to have collapsed. There are scorch marks on the walls that your previous investigations would have revealed to you. It seems like someone collapsed this tunnel. To the immediate like right or east of the collapsed tunnel, the blood smears and bones and like limbs seem to be that of humanoid.
Well, looks like they were partially successful in collapsing the tunnels.
All of these souls wasted.
Guessed, Nisa, lives are currency. You spend, sometimes you make it.
It's just, I have a debt to pay, you know.
I think we all do.
Lokar.
Dead end.
Probably.
Stop there for a second. As you get to a point in the junction of the rail, you are able to see southwards, and you see a figure lying in the dirt next to the rails, wearing guard armor.
Hey, your friend, Guardsman. Come over here. You wanted to find your friends, right?
I know my friends. I was
Well,
assigned to the pens. These guys are assigned to the mines. Aurora, you also see chittering to the east and slightly to the north, a bunch of bugs.
Ew.
Why is this blood green?
Yes.
You see, like, there is a liquid on it, but on him, on the body, but you don't know anything more than that.
Yes. It seemed like to like
Is it
be
like,
like acid, like it kind of got into like the armor of this guard.
Well, you're going to have to get up closer and find out.
I'm gonna move closer.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Down closer.
I'll point out the bugs to the guardsmen to keep an eye on them.
Yep. He looks that way and like raises his torch. You look at this body. It does certainly seem like you the eroded limb and his leg not really there anymore. This green liquid seems to have pooled coming out of his hip joint. His thigh, knee, and calf are missing, almost as if they have dissolved, and the foot remains there. He has guard armor on, which is, despite the design, is half plate. He holds a shield.
Does the armor itself look like it's been affected by the acid?
As you take a quick cautionary look over, it seems to have been gnawed away, or like boiled away, shall we say, as if the acid has baked through the armor.
Gotcha.
There is a very obvious pool or smears and stains of green liquid just to the south of you, Nissa, smearing over the rails that have also eaten away at the iron and made the rail on this side non-usable. Anyone with a mine cart coming down these rails would fail. It would come off the rails.
Derail.
Thank you.
There's something I see in my periphery, I see them checking it out, and I'm kind of going into a protective position, in front of them, and looking out for anything else coming down the tunnel. And you can see a body or something at the edge.
As your party are looking at it, so you're gonna have to bear with me because you're all moving differently, and of course you're gonna see different things all at once. So, whilst Nissa and Karik and I guess the guard are looking at this fallen guard with the acidic liquid corroding its armor, Lokar, you continue to be vigilant, and you look southeastward and you see another body with a large winged creature with a proboscis sticking out of its neck, almost feeding off of the corpse.
Do they seem like they've noticed us with the light and stuff? Or do they just not seem to be bothered?
At this point, it seems perfectly content with sucking the body.
I'm just gonna do some hand signs, tap on Nisa's shoulder, show out and
Yep.
not be the silent symbol, and then show over to.
What's that mean?
Aurora is probably the only one that actually understands what Lokar's doing.
Enemies.
Right.
So
I'm gonna
zombies.
stealthily take a few steps downwards.
You're not the
And try
front line
to-
in this, so be careful.
I just want to see. Oh shit! What the fuck is that?
I mean, if the guard also understands my signs, maybe I can get him to get to the front with Aurora.
I mean, you're kind of blocking the way, and he's looking over his buddy. He kind of kneeling down at this point.
I'll kind of turn around and tap the guard on the shoulder,
Mm-hmm,
point towards Lokar.
Okay, he looks
Yeah.
up and goes, oh, right. And he sees your sign, Lokar, and he crouches and stealthily, he's going to try and stealth up to you.
Okay, so there's also some bigger things at the distance. I don't know if I can really make anything out. But
He kind of makes a mechanical cling, clang, cling, as his stealth isn't that strong.
Oh my god.
I mean, we have big lights, you know. I think like
Right.
they're gonna be content, or they're gonna get us.
Bugs, right? Maybe they're the ones we're looking for, right?
Big one to the right. See it?
Right. So what's the plan here, slave? You just want to rush them?
If we can number, we could try to, you know,
Right.
have them the smaller wall hallway so they can't attack us all at once, but they can fly. So we're gonna be hard.
Okay, let's fucking do
How
this.
about this? Guard, you rush him. We'll give you backup.
We can rush her.
Okay. He turns around and like he blinks in the holding the torch. He says, "You wouldn't fuck me, would you?" Just hold off.
Bait,
course
like bait.
Absolutely not.
Hold off moving
God.
for a second.
Okay.
Roll persuasion.
we would never.
Yeah, we help each other.
Yeah, who's rolling?
Yeah, who's? I think Karek is rolling with advantage.
Okay, so straight roll.
Because you're like, yeah, no, totally fine.
And maybe I have inspiration.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Strong. +0.
Yeah.
He looks, he goes, "Fine. If you're all cowardly, let's fucking do this. All right." And he's gonna like throw his torch on the ground, and he's gonna like take his spear from its holder, like he's holding it with his shield, and he puts it in his other hand. He says, "Back me up. Let's get him." And he's going to rush forward. And you hear some squeaking and some chittering and some gnawing, and we're gonna roll some initiative. Let's roll some initiative. Oh, hold on, clear first.
Yeah, first. Is it clear?
It is clear. Let's do it.
Okay.
I guess the
Get him out
guard
of
is
the way.
like first, kind of like a surprise thing. He does the first move. A surprise thing.
He's gonna roll.
Guard.
For it,
Guard should be top initiative.
oh shit! Wow, he actually did roll higher than the rest of you.
Yay.
Works, I guess.
Don't forget to roll for a mag.
True. I have his character sheet up.
No.
Remember, those of you who are addicted, your initiative roll is penalized.
All right. It was minus
2.
minus
The other way
2.
around, the initiative was buffed and like intelligent check was nerfed.
No, they're both.
Oh, okay. Maybe I
Unless you're under the positive effects, like when you drink it, then you get buffs, and then you're addicted, so you get negatives.
Being
So-
addicted is bad.
Alter your
No,
Oh,
drugs are bad,
yeah.
okay?
Drugs are bad.
I'm reading.
Okay.
I'm reading. I am reading the info on the potion, and it says addicted creatures incur a +2 to their initiative roll, and -2 to
Oh!
their concentration checks.
That's
and
right. It's a
potion
+2
base.
because you're all jittery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would mean.
One second.
Okay, so that's a 17 in my case.
I'm gonna favor that because I'm gonna be addicted to that for a while. I think.
Well,
Where's it going?
it's 3 days worth. You're near the end of the first day, so we got a initiative for them boys.
What are those?
And initiative for these boys.
I couldn't see when you were giving the descriptions. Are the little ones the
Yeah.
proboscis ones, and then these are the
So
Okay,
I haven't given the
Description for the big
the
ones.
description
For
for
the
the big
big
ones,
ones,
because he's
yeah.
just like charged
I
around, right?
gotcha.
So I will give you a description. Hold on, give me 1 hot second here, guys.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Give you 3
Yeah.
hot seconds, actually.
3 hot seconds? Oh, and you're so good.
4. Take it or leave it.
Oh. Okay, this
That's
is...
a bit much, I think.
These boys said that.
Olex is in the chat. I just noticed.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is he?
What are those?
What are those?
And this one is... Oh, shit. Okay, these guys were not too poorly surprised. Okay. So, your loving guard rushes around the corner as you follow closely behind him. You all see as the light permeates through this eastern side. A couple of bodies in an alcove to the south. With large winged mosquito-like creatures continuing to drain blood from these bodies in big bulging gulps up their proboscis. Further to that, there are these larger lobster-like creatures with a shiny shell, chewing on some pickaxes and various mining equipment off the shelving to the south eastern wall. The moment the guard rushes around the corner, he slightly halts as it's like, oh shit, what have I got myself into? And the light agitates these creatures, as does the movement, and they flitter with initiative. However, he still does have the drop on them, and he's going to rush over to this one here and says, "You get off him!" And he's gonna do a heckin' stab with his spear.
Let's go. Mr.
Let's
Guard.
go! Oh. And completely misses.
Oh no.
And he's like, "Back me up, boys!"
Boys.
Lokar, you're his boy.
Hmm.
Oh, now we're boys. We're not slaves, huh?
Are we now?
I think these things are not that dangerous, so I think he could even take it on his own. Well, we'll see. Don't know. I am going to... he is trying to not have anger be, like, his motivator in this fight right now. And kind of, with the feeling of his battle axe, kind of getting him back into how he used to fight without it. And he's going to try to make this thing into, like, 2 halves. So let's see if that
It's
works.
currently hanging upside down from like the cavern wall. It's still within your reach, obviously, being Mr. Big Boy.
Okay. Then I'll try to hit.
Roll it.
Nope.
No, it sort of
think,
dodges and moves as you try and hit it.
I think you can see that he tries his, like, for him, he tries how he used to fight, and then, like, immediately, like, things, like, in his, like, pressure builds up and kind of, like, makes it force too strong and too quick, and it kind of, like, goes too low.
Mm.
And then he just, like, let's go with one hand of the battle axe and try to goes for a fist with a bonus action.
The old tried and tested punch spell.
Yep.
Punch spell works.
That is going to be 6 bludgeoning damage.
You scatter this creature to the wall with your big punch. Like slamming a mosquito.
You can see he gets even more angry that he missed the attack, even though he still killed it.
Mm-hmm.
And he is going to stay where he is.
Okay, it is these boys' turn. They will drop their half-eaten shovel and see a guy wearing full metal, and they kind of chitter. And if they had a tongue, they would like lick their lips. And they're going to maneuver together. and go after Mr. Dude in metal. Their antennae are like all agitated and like super excited, like, ooh, delicious. Yum, 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 yum. That's a miss. Oh shit, that's a natural 20. This one here pounces on your boy guard, and he's gonna do some freaking heckin' bite damage. Exactly, they'll be hanging out in an iron mine. Damage, sorry. I'm getting distracted.
All good.
A big bite onto his leg, right in the knee joint area, and you can see that it's a corrosive mucus detracts, burns through the armor, and the piece of armor around his leg collapses to the floor, exposing his limb. And that one missed. One second here. Yep. Okay. Nissa. Nisha, you're muted.
Sorry, yeah, I was muted.
No worries.
I didn't realize. I was gonna say that first of all, I'm going to move here so that I can get a better visual of everything. And the monster that's fighting at this guy is this one, right?
That's right.
Both of them.
Okay. So I'm gonna aim at the one that's attacking the guard,
Mm-mm.
and I'm gonna cast Ye Old Eldritch Blast.
Ye old.
Yeah.
Summon forth the powers of the Eldritch Fiend.
That's a natural one.
Oh shit.
No.
Clearly not
I mean, you don't
focused.
want to help.
And it shoots way over. Maybe you're being too cautious.
She's probably disgusted by the bugs. She's like, oh no, shit. Well, as a bonus action, I do have 2 weapon fighting.
You cast a spell then.
So,
Yeah, you can't do it when you cast a spell. Yeah.
oh, that's right. You're right. So yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
All
Use
right.
your attack action.
Yeah, you can have a bonus
Right.
action, or if you have a bonus action, you can do that.
Okay.
Okay, it is the Skeeters, and they are all gonna act together. They're gonna detach their proboscises, and one's gonna go towards attack the Mr. Metal Dude with their attack, and try and latch on. Oh my god! Another natural 20.
Maybe this guard is just
Oh.
bad, you know? Maybe he never actually been in a real fight and he actually isn't that good, you know? He gets
Maybe.
Right.
Flip that.
Maybe just training but no real experience.
Okay, and this little dude is going to attach himself to the guard, and his proboscis like enters through a joint in the neck armor, and you can see him sucking the blood out of this guard. This one is going to do the same thing, same attack. Oops. And also hits. Not a critical, but also gets past the armor. And begins sucking on him too.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Boop, there we go. And then this one near you, Lokar, is going to fly towards you and attempt to attack you. Find your delicious blood with a 13 to penetrate.
Nope. He tries to bite into my skin, but he can't get past it.
So sandy. Of course. Okay. Magrim makes his move, and he's gonna go here, and 2, and 3, and he can see some stuff, and he's going to attack the bug. He didn't know who attacked what. He'll attack the one that's in line of sight. This one right here. And his spell. What spells does he have? You'll probably just do a Toll the Dead situation. Because he's, it's bugs, you know, who cares about bugs? You don't want to waste a spell slot. His precious spell slots. And he's going to Toll the Dead on this boy here. And he needs to do a wisdom save. And doesn't make it. Nice. 2 points of necrotic damage as a small bell rings. Aurora.
Gonna step right here. Use a bonus action to throw a dagger at the beetle on Lokar. A small beetle.
You can only use a bonus action attack after you've taken the attack action.
This is with my my superiority die.
But your bonus attack, your bonus action attack can only happen after you take the original attack action. You can't do a bonus action first.
Well, I'll attack this one of them on the guard and then do that.
Okay, regular attack, action attack.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Roll a damage. Eight is enough to splatter this one. You chop off its proboscis, and it rears back, and the blood splatters all over the place as he was half drinking his new buddy, and he is dead. Falls to the ground of the guard.
I
And
think your special thing from your superior die probably works without the attack action, but
I think it does.
yeah, it's like a special thing. Like it's at quick toss as a bonus action. You can spend one exposure die to make a ranged attack with the.
Oh, apologies then, because sorry, I
Yeah.
thought you were
It's
taking.
not the dual weapon fighting. Yeah.
It's not 2 weapon fighting. Apologies. I will allow it next time. Sorry about that.
So yeah, I'll burn a superiority die to potentially hit the one Lokar. Oh no. Probably not.
No, he's a bit small. Your dagger flies and clangs against the wall.
And yeah. Right here, and ready another dagger.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
All of your daggers. Dagger. Cart.
But you're also muted, card.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
My bad. I said I'm gonna move down to here and then guiding bolt at this guy.
Oh shit. Okay. Guide that bolt, boy.
Yeah. Where'd the button go? There it is.
Button is pressed. 16, yeah. 16, you'll say. 16 is enough to hit. Roll damage.
Nice.
Get in.
Yeah, he takes all of that and starts glowing with a starlight glow, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. That's it.
All right. Mr. Guard. He's like gonna be like, oh, get him off of me, but there's these freaking creatures here. Make a choice, boy. Big guy just bit into his leg. That did more damage. This large mosquito-like creature is like on his helmet, but he sees the bigger guy in front of him, and he will roll to attack this guy, and does hit. For 8 points of delicious spear damage. Lukar.
I'm going to try to. Yeah, I'm gonna get the advantages. My first attack is on the big guy with advantage. So let's do that. Is that 16 to hit?
Yeah, 16 works. 16 hits.
So that's gonna be 13 points of slashing damage.
Holy shit, 13. Maximum damage.
Yes, maximum damage.
Maximum damage. That's a lot of damage.
Yep.
Yeah. You cleave this one in twain like splitting a lobster at a seafood restaurant. And it crunches down with the force of your metallic battle axe. Of which, as you retract it from its shell, you see a essence corroding its edge, and it has now a -1 to its damage.
Oh wait, but the guard didn't. The guard did hit, right?
Yeah.
Spear.
Yeah, his spear is also
So
corroded.
would I have seen that because you didn't narrate it?
You would have seen it. Yes, you would have seen it.
I'm not sure I would have used my battle axe then.
Okay, you want to take it back?
I mean, I don't know if you're okay with that or not. But...
Yeah, sure. Like he withdraws his spear, and you can see like the blood is corrosive on the spearhead.
In case, I would just do, I guess, would do a fist attack, I guess, instead.
Okay. You see the blood being corrosive, and he's not gonna damage your sweet baby battle axe.
Yep. So I'm just gonna roll the damage for that. So that's gonna be 6 damage instead.
No, you only have to roll with a different attack.
I mean, sure, we can do. I mean, yeah, I can do a completely new attack. It's fine.
Yeah, just because it's not a battle axe attack.
Yeah, I don't know.
Punch.
15 to hit.
15. Still hits, yeah. Or just roll your damage.
6.
Okay. 6 points of AoE damage.
I'm gonna punch the flying thing. 20 to hit.
Yes, indeed. Roll that damage.
5 damage to the flying thing.
Oh, you splatter that one too. Big
And-
hands.
Yep. I think he's just gonna stay here and.
Sure.
Ready.
Cool. The big old lobster crustacean rust monsters are gonna go at it for Mr. Big Steel. Who loves metal? Yum. First attack from one. Oh shit, it makes it. Second one misses. And the oh wow, that's some damage right there. And his armor is also not doing well. He is not looking good, guys.
Poor guy. I feel very bad.
Who's not looking good? The guard?
The guard, yeah.
Yeah, he's getting mauled.
Yeah.
no.
Nissa, what do?
Anyways,
Oh no.
Oh
Okay.
no, you'll live forever.
Like so much, just a big bond between us.
Yeah.
I don't
We'll
even know
miss
your
you.
name.
We had no idea this was gonna happen.
Oopsie doopsie.
All right. I'm gonna cast on this big guy here. chill touch.
Okay, let's chill that boy. Chilled lobster tonight.
Chill out.
Chill lobster. Oh, that's an 11 to hit.
Unfortunately, that also. Maybe it's the bugs. Maybe it's the smell. Maybe the antenna is creeping you out. That misses.
Okay.
No
I'm
chill
just
lobster.
gonna stay there because I was thinking of using, a dagger or something for my attack, but seeing what's already happened, no. I'm gonna stay there.
Okay, this little skeeter boy is already attached, and he auto hits with his proboscis and just slurps out the life of this guy. Oh shit!
Oh,
Plus, is that enough? It's enough. The sturge mosquito fixed to his jugular starts sucking, and it's like a milkshake sound of slurping as he goes, oh, you said you got my back. Tell that bastard up there I didn't really fuck his sister. And he collapses dead.
Well, that's one problem solved.
Magrim,
now we can escape.
he will be like, oh, that's a shame. And I guess tell the dead on the boy that is injured, because that's what Magrim be doing best, and Rust Monster Wisdom be as it is. And fails, so I told the dead is gonna happen.
12 now, right?
3. Not enough. Unfortunately. Low roll. Dong Aurora.
God, this sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, he sets a
Look
medal.
at Lokar, who's very unarmored. Looks at me, who's very armored.
delicious armor.
Oh my god.
You can just go back,
Yum
Alright.
yum yum yum.
I'm gonna take a swing at this guy.
Which guy?
And the little
Skeeter?
skeeter thing.
The unconscious guard on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna double tap.
Just in case,
14 hits the Skeeter. Just. And you sever his proboscis. The blood goes everywhere.
And begin backing up. A lot.
Okay. Don't you touch me! Karik.
As Aurora runs by, I'm gonna step up in her place and guiding bolt again at this guy.
Sure. Let it ride.
Actually, no, this guy.
Okay. $19 hits. 15.
Whoa.
Same damage.
Yeah, you blast off an antenna. It looks kind of pissed at you.
Yep, and he's glowy.
Yep.
And let's see. I'll take one more step forward and smack this one with my
Your staff? Oh,
no, wait, sorry. No, guiding bolt is an action, so I can't do that. Yeah. So I stay where I was.
Okay,
And that's my turn.
Okay. A guard guy is dead.
Death
Lokar.
saves, right? You got some death saves.
That's it?
Um,
No.
I'm gonna move down, and let's say, kind of sad. I wanted to use my battle axe, but fine. And he is going to first. This guy seems pretty injured, so he's gonna try to punch this guy.
Yeah. They both look pretty injured at this point.
Oh, that's good to know.
With 2 guiding bolts apiece. Oh,
That's
one guiding
16 to hit the other guy.
bolt. The upper guy does get hit.
Takes 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Do the other one.
Is he not dead?
He is, but I want to narrow it to see if you kill them both at the same time.
Okay, I'll try.
Oh, let's go.
Come on. 21 to
Yeah,
hit.
yeah.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Amazing! You did it. Lukar, please describe how you end these both in a brutal combo.
I think I am going to smash the heads together. So I
Whoa.
grab both of them and I like crash them together, and maybe like their own like kind of acid like spills into each other.
You're gonna
and
feed
kind of-
them their own acid?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. You like pick them both up by the antenna or the limb and just like smash their faces. Now Kith, and you like keep smashing them together until the acid pours into their eye sockets, and you basically hear the crunching and the limbs go limp as they both collapse in your grip. Good job.
I'm immediately gonna kick over the guard and start looting its corpse. Anything of value.
Sure. He has a half plate, and he will have a spear and a shield. Torch is. I threw the torch on the ground.
Yeah, on the ground.
You get a potion of healing. And he has a small coin pouch. Actually, you're meant to be rolling investigation for this.
I will help her. because I'm
Okay.
saying,
You rifle through his pockets. Okay, 18. You also find a piece of paper in his inner part of his armor, like as part of the lining. It's close to his chest. A piece of folded parchment.
I will open it and read it.
And you also find a coin pouch with 13 gold, 2 silver. And the letter is a poorly half-written love letter to a lady called Ulrienne, which details his intention to take her out on a date, but it is heavily scratched out in words. It's poorly written, as if he was attempting to write a girl a love letter.
Poor guy.
Don't pity him. God.
I'm
I hate
not.
that man.
I'm not pitying him.
That's fair.
I'm trying to pity him. Like it was more, the poor guy was more to myself than you guys. What did you find?
Love letter, health potion. Decent plate, man.
No, half plate.
Okay.
Half plate.
Can
I
I
think most
can
of
I
it is
have
corroded right now.
It
can I
is
have the
heavily
letter?
corroded.
I want to read it. I want to know how bad it is.
Oh, it's terrible when I hand it to her.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna begin reading and she's gonna gag like a cat.
Alright, let's find a way out of here, and I'm gonna like pull out my maps and just make a check if there's any other way to get out besides the elevator. The elevator.
Yeah, you have the map with you. The elevator's the only way out to the level 0. You find yourself on level 1.
Unfortunately, the elevator's
There's-
the only way.
No other exits on any other levels.
Yeah, I was hoping maybe they like, I don't know, built the path down and then made an elevator, but I seem like they started with the elevator, so it's unfortunate. I mean, we could start building our own way out, but it'll take a while.
Yeah. By the way, we're not going further down, are we?
I mean, maybe we can just throw these bugs in the elevator and they'll be like, oh, killed the bugs, let's bring him back up.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest.
Are me and
We
the
can throw them in.
guard like the same size, ish.
Yeah.
Could I like potentially put on his armor and like disguise myself as him?
You could potentially do so.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that's an idea. We still have to kill all 3 of them, but
Yeah, I
easier
mean,
than full.
I don't think the captain, you know, if is gonna be that mad about this guy dying. I mean, apparently he thinks he doesn't like him, I would say. So, and he doesn't seem particularly capable either. This guard, you know, he just got bested by a bunch of bugs. I guess I'll take the corroded spear just so I can use a weapon if I ever fight against those bugs again. For now.
Sure, unless Aurora took it, but
No, I'd left spear.
I mean, if
the
you take
armor,
those-
or just Aurora, for context, the rust monsters did do some heavy damage to it, and it is degraded half plate. It has a -2 to its AC, and very obviously, like the leg piece is not there. Just for
Yeah.
context.
I mean, it would be the same AC, so, but I would only put it on if we were gonna go for the just
I mean,
trick them plan.
it's possible. I mean, if we get the jump of him on him, 3 against 5. They don't expect it. We get the first strike, but they're pretty, you know, they're pretty hard to hit, so be an issue. So, what do you guys think?
I want to go home. One way or another.
yeah. It's probably not a good idea to stay here very long, but
I feel for the kid and his friends, but I'm not dying just to go back into chains. Or risking my life to go back into chains.
agreed.
So do we finish this level just to, I don't know, have like a, or do we just say let's bail immediately?
I think we could outwait them, but they'll come down and look if we take long enough.
I mean, they seem too scared to start coming all down in the first place. I think if they think we're dead, they think they're gonna die, and they're probably so weak that they rather be slaves than fight for their lives. So
Smart
Oh,
man
we
would
still-
run.
We still have that you know, that human like voice that spoke common that Aurora heard.
right,
That
if
is
you care
true.
about helping someone, you know, feel free.
If we can.
Well, either way, if we have this floor secured, we have somewhere to rest. We can figure out what we need to do to go back up. There might be... I grabbed the grappling hooks, but I sure as hell didn't get enough rope to go 100 feet.
All right, yeah, you grab that.
I mean, someone smarter than me can look over the maps and see maybe if there's a place to get quicker up, but I don't think so. It seems just this elevator and that's it.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe Bagram could take a look. He seems pretty clever.
Yeah, I'll take a look at it. No problem.
Maybe you'll find some other way. Go ahead.
Uh,
So
it-
let's
He takes a look at it in like a couple of seconds. He goes, "You see how it goes like this? Like we're down so far, and there's 3 levels, and maybe there's more than one way down, but only one way up."
of course. All right. I'm going to. I guess Nissa already looked down here, so I'm gonna go.
Sorry, what?
So I'm gonna look, go further and look around.
No, but you said before that.
I think Nissa already like checked it down, thinking for a moment, but
I mean, she didn't
Yeah,
do
and
anything yet.
I peered into this
Mm-hmm.
corner and I saw that body,
Yeah.
but I didn't mention it.
Well, yeah, exactly. So you're gonna have to give me some time here. So sorry for this. It's like there's a lot of things happening around you, and if you all move at the same time, it's very hard to keep up. So
It's okay.
a couple of things here is as you look to go westward, you notice that there is some green acid on a rail close to where you are, Karik. Nissa, down that tunnel, there is a body lying kind of spread eagle a little bit on the ground, and you swear it looks like it's moving a little bit. The for Lokar, you look further to the west, and there are other bodies there that seem to be in different states of damage, decay, some degrees of trauma. So there's lots to go on. What do?
I guess
I'm
I'll check
gonna.
if they have like wounds that seem similar to the monster we've been fighting, like compared to the guard that we just had in our team.
Which one?
Our guard that just died.
No. Who are you checking?
All of them, like one. It's gonna take a bit, of course, but like slowly and see if any of them had like different wounds. Then.
Maybe I can help since I am checking the one that down here.
Okay.
Yeah, Nisa has the one that's moving, so I'll help her.
Okay. Nisa, roll your medicine check as you look over this body.
Okay. 9.
A 9. You maneuver the body slightly as you try and figure out, like, are you alive? And the skin feels cold to the touch, but you can hear like a strange noise from its chest area, and as you roll it over, the chest cavity will explode as
Oh my God.
several leeches fly out of its chest cavity as this humanoid is hollowed out. We're gonna roll initiative again.
We
Okay.
keep it. No, good roll for me. But now it's gonna
Okay.
be.
They will go to the top with
It
the
is
surprise.
even better. It's a natural 20. Maybe
Natural
natural 20
20.
even beats their,
That's an 8
their surprise.
total.
You're surprised. All right.
Yeah.
You're certainly surprised.
I am surprised.
They're just gonna go to the
I
top
mean,
of
with
the
your low
initiative.
roll,
Yeah.
I'm just flavor-wise, it makes sense for you to low roll.
Oh shit! How do I do this?
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
go away.
she just screamed. She said,
And they look like this. Layer. Bam. What happened to my music? Better music. And they're gonna all like lunge at you. Where's my guy? My guy. So two of them are gonna like attempt to bite at you, and two of them are going to spit at you from the cavity of the corpse. So quite a lot of attacks coming your way.
Oh no.
Bye, Nissa.
Bye, Nissa.
No.
Sorry.
10 is the first one. 9 is the second one. 16 is the third one. From
Okay,
the three that bite you. And the one that hit you is latched onto you. And you are technically grappled. I'll just do that bite damage. Ooh, they're big needles. 13 points of piercing damage as this one is attached to you.
Oh,
Do-
okay.
And then some spits happening coming your way. Tiny little balls of acidic little saliva. You need to make 2 dexterity saving throws.
Okay, saving throws. Okay, 2.
2.
Okay, that's 1. 16.
Mm.
And that's another. Let's go.
Oh, dang.
20.
You... You succeed. There's nothing that happens. You dodge the 2 acid balls coming towards you with like little eggs in them, and they splatter against the wall. You all hear Nissa scream in pain, surprise, ah!
Terror. Absolute terror.
Lokar.
I will come from the other side.
Yeah.
since, Nocturnal is pretty thin, probably. And yeah, I'm gonna start hacking at these things.
Okay, you're gonna be stomping. They're a little small. They're in their body cavity, more or less, except for 2 at the front, I suppose.
Yeah, so
Roll to attack.
what does that mean?
No, just saying like they're inside a body. It's just a matter.
So
Punch.
is it like hard to hit them, or
I mean, you've caved in a body before.
can I like?
I don't think
can I hit
Bones has
multiple at
stopped you.
once by, like
Bone
crushing the
cannot
body
stop
or something?
Lokar.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Can I hit multiple at once by like?
No,
trying to crush the whole body?
they're still technically single creatures, unless you
Yeah, I
had like a
think
big
any
rock or
way-
something.
Yeah, I was thinking destroying my body onto them, but that's a bit risky.
You can certainly try, my friend.
Wait. I'm next in initiative. Can I suggest we do a combo real fast?
Ooh.
I'll go on my shell. You can smash me on the ground.
Oh shit.
Shell slam! Shell slam!
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
my god.
Wait, hold on. Lokar only just knows what they are now, so unless he
Okay.
calls for Karek to do that, because Karek doesn't know what's going on.
True.
That's true. But I do think he realizes there's a lot of them and he can't kill all of them.
Uh-huh.
So maybe he does like shout over, Garik, I need something big to slam these things down.
Okay, so you hold your action.
Yes, I will hold my action to attack with with the shell of him to have like a big surface area. A bunch of them.
I'll allow it. Karek,
5,
you hear this?
15, 20,
Can you make it?
25.
Can you make it there?
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, you can. You 30 feet of movement. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You totally do that.
Yep, and then I withdraw into my shell.
Your action is to withdraw.
Yep.
At the moment you do that, Lokar, roll to attack with advantage using your friend.
Yup.
There we go. Beyblade.
A 20 to hit for sure. And given this is a weighty substance, and they're only small leech boys, you're gonna do double damage. So use I want to say a d12. So do 2d12 plus your strength.
I shall. That is 18 damage.
Holy shit. And I'll do it for 2 of them.
Yep.
Splat. And splat. They are inside the cavity. How much health do they have? Okay, you get the feeling that they are heavily damaged, but they are still alive.
Okay, yeah.
And
So
you
the
put-
double was already like the 1d12. You probably already.
Yeah,
doubled,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So-
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
You put carrot
yep.
back.
Yep. Yeah, right.
I mean, he's still in his shell.
He's still in his
I'll,
shell.
I'll just keep him for now.
It's still my turn, right?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
I will immediately take my bonus action to come out of my shell,
Okay,
and then
I'll
that's
let
my
you
turn.
Oh, okay. Your shell is covered in like pus and blood.
Yep.
Delicious. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn.
Cool, Aurora. You just see Lokar pick up Karik and use him as a bludgeoning device. What do?
Suppress my laughter. Grab Nisa's arm, tell her to hold still, and spin her around so I can cut off this leech.
Damn straight. You can go ahead.
And
It's like hold on to her, so it's supposed it's like a grapple, so you're gonna have to pull it off.
Get it off me! Get it
Athletics.
off me! Get it off me!
I was just gonna like run the dagger along her arm and just cut through it, or cut like wherever it's attached. But you know that's also work. We can smash it.
Its teeth will hold on. You can attempt to try and kill it, but you just saw that some of them are still surviving. Do you think that will happen?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't have the strength to remove it either, so stab.
Okay, stab attack.
Does that hit?
16 does indeed hit. 7 points of piercing damage. Oh, I just realized Mag is not in there. I'll put him at the
Oh
end.
no!
Oh no!
I'll,
You got distracted.
yeah, he's like, oh, what? He saw a book. Yeah, you do that amount of damage. It's still holding on, though.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to do. That's my turn.
Okay. Ah, shit, I forgot something. I'll deal with it later. Nissa.
Yep. Well, I guess I'm still grappled.
Mm-hmm.
You can move. It's more like this thing is gonna move with you. I don't think it can hold you.
It's like,
place.
yeah, your speed isn't 0. It is just attached to you.
Yeah. Well, I. Okay, I can try to use fire, although the spell that I have with fire is Burning Hands. And I could probably
Maybe less fire.
I don't know if you want to.
Too
Like,
much
you probably
fire.
share. We can probably share space with all these things and do it downwards onto the corpse, right?
I could try. Otherwise, you're all going to be eyebrowless for a while.
You can.
Burn
Just
like,
a staple
downwards to the
shell.
corpse.
You can certainly try and do that. You know, you won't be able to end your turn in their space, and 2 of them will probably get attacks of opportunity when you move away.
But they're the ones that are heavily damaged already.
Yeah, it's possible. It depends on the roll.
Depends on the roll. That's true.
What the dice gods say.
I don't really know what to do. So yeah. So I guess I'm moving first and then trying to cast.
Flaming hand straight down. It's like.
Okay, Burning Hands straight down. Yeah,
But it's like
go
your
ahead.
your legs are also there.
Sorry, what?
Your
Can I-
legs are also there, right?
Yes.
So like
It depends on how a cone works, right? I think it's a cone.
it is a
It's
cone.
it's a cone, yeah.
Yeah, but
But
usually you would be
15
like
feet.
outward, so the cone is quite wide, so it's likely you go straight down. You're gonna be caught in your own blast, I think. Because usually
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
I don't know if she's. I mean, this might be a position where she doesn't have, like, where she isn't quite up the course, but she can like diagonally down attack.
Yeah,
I
you
mean-
actually you don't have to move. You could probably angle the cone in such a way that like is straight down, but from your space. You don't have to have like 15 feet. Like this is how the mechanics say that. Okay, it's 15 feet like away,
yeah.
but it's all a matter of geometrics. and putting your hands together and going straight down. It doesn't have to take up the whole 15 feet. So
I mean,
Okay,
it
yeah, I'm
probably
gonna.
would change if it would be not as small of a creature, because then you would only hit half part of it.
sure,
even now
sure.
you
No,
get
I
the
will allow it because
bonus
it
stuff.
seems pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so roast this bitch.
I'm gonna cast it. Yeah, I'm gonna.
I don't think it'll
gonna
always
do
work.
that.
It just works because they're tiny, so you hit them even if you face downwards.
Deck
Weakly.
save.
Oh.
Oh, the small boys have to do deck saves. Oh, they can't move very fast.
Oh
Um,
yeah, they
Us boys.
one natural
need
20s. So is there damage if there is it's like
Burning Hands is safe for half, yeah.
save for half, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So save,
yeah.
fail,
The save is 14.
save, fail. So 2 save, 2 fail.
Okay, so it says that a creature takes 3d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. So the failed saves are gonna take.
Oh shit. Yeah, this one takes
It
20,
already
right?
rolled.
It's already rolled.
Yeah,
It
it rolled for you.
You also have at second level because of Warlock. You always high cast.
Yep.
So that's
Yeah.
why it's 1d6 more.
This is 20 and this is 10. Cool. You burn one, it bubbles and it bursts while still within the cavity, and the body jitters with the minor burst of this
Oh.
creature.
Yeah, they're hacking beefy.
Okay.
Anything
And-
else?
I'm just checking that. Oh, the ones that had a successful save take half that damage.
Yeah,
I already counted it.
Okay. All right, then that's it. That's it.
Okay,
That's
Magrim
okay.
beefy.
has
Thank you for the help, guys.
Magrim has messaged me, and he says, Outlook says, Magrim will move in, get creeped out by these bugs, go ooh, and see what you're doing, and he will cast a spell. He will cast magic missile.
Pew pew.
Pew 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 pew, and this will just 1d4. Oops. Do it.
Get him.
Nice. 4 damage to 3 of them, right?
Yeah, first level it's 3 bolts. Oh, you can decide. You can even do 3 on 1, or each one, or 2 on 1 and 1 on
He
another.
says on the leeches plural, so I do 1 on each. But this is +4, and this one that it got splattered is a dead. This one and then the other 2. Get that, Nissa. Remember your health. Temp health.
My sorry, what?
Your temporary
You get
health
7 hit
for killing the
hit
leech.
point. You got a leech soul.
Oh.
Good old leech sword.
Oh. But. Yeah. Sorry. I'm just looking. 7. Yeah, 7 temporary. Yes. Thank you.
I always forget my stuff too.
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna get numbed on automatically, Nissa, and
I would like to use my reaction since it is attacking. Oh, I guess no, the thing on him. Okay, never mind. So
yeah,
Never-
like
I'm waiting for the other lower guys to attack.
the lower guys are gonna 1 to Nissa and 1 to you, Lokar. So Nissa, you're gonna take 8 points of nibble damage.
Okay.
And Lokar, you can do your sentinel attack as one attempts to attack
I shall try.
Nissa.
Yeah.
23 hit.
R.I.P.
Yeah, roll your damage.
13 again. Jeez.
Bam. You almost like split. You like splat one of the eyes out, but it's still wriggling, almost within its end of life. And the other one is going to attack you, Lokar. It was a 12 to hit you, Nissa.
No, that doesn't hit.
Thank you. Yeah, your AC is in there. So and Lokar, the one that turns around on you, misses you.
Ooh, nice, nice, nice,
Go
nice.
Lokar.
They're scary. So they're not as clumped together as before.
No.
Um, so I'm going to go one by one. So the one in front of me.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to hit with a battle axe.
Okay, let's get crunchy.
That is terrible.
Yeah, you hit the corpse instead. You sever another rib cage.
And then I'm going to try to hit the very injured one near Nissa because I'm a little bit worried about her. She
Mm-mm.
doesn't look too good right now.
Do some stomp. 20
20
hits. Yep.
and 7 bludgeoning
You
damage.
crunch that one to the ground under your boot.
And that is my turn.
Karik.
Well, I feel like I can't really do much because there's a giant Lokar between me and the enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna back up and I'm gonna, without getting like, I'm not gonna like reach out and try to touch or get close and look, but these two that are here, do they look like they have any leeches in them?
Make a perception check. They don't seem to be moving.
Okay, I'll just hang out here.
Okay, Aurora. Get it off, get it off.
I'm gonna spin Nisa around like a ballerina again and
Yeah.
stab the one on her arm.
Ah, I'm getting dizzy.
This one hasn't actually been injured that much.
Splitting blood and everything, and it's like, oh, I'm getting dizzy.
Chop it off.
I'm getting dizzy!
Almost dying.
Spare me.
Roll to attack. Oh shit.
No,
Yeah,
she spins too hard.
Yeah.
He has too much fun spinning.
Whee! Wee, but ow! Yeah, sorry. Did not manage to do anything there.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Nissa.
There is one still alive, right?
There's one
Apart-
stuck to you.
One
Yeah,
stuck to you
yeah.
and one on
I
the
want
ground.
one on the ground, yeah.
Can I try to pry it out of wherever it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
latched
yeah,
onto?
athletics.
Okay.
It will try and hold on to you.
Yeah, I know. Come on.
Oh, dang. Yeah, you can
Oh,
feel like
no.
his nibblers are in there good. You try and pull it off, but yeah, the teeth dig in further.
Yeah, oh.
Like a puppy with a sock.
Yeah. And I think, yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Magrim, I don't have any further updates. Used a spell slot for that one. Doesn't have that many spells.
He said in stream chat that he was heading out. Still no power.
Yep. He's gonna gong it. He's gonna wisdom save it. It saves,
That sucks.
but it is damaged. Oh no, but it's suck.
Yeah, cantrips means
Yeah, it
damage.
sucks. Okay, he's gonna step out to give Aurora some space. It's like, I don't know what to do. They gross. They're gonna nibble. Nibble at you. Nissa.
Yeah.
5 points of nibble damage. And
Uh-oh, I'm not looking too good.
and an attack on Lokar is a nat 1. Lokar.
All right. How does both of these leeches look?
The one in front of you looks pretty well tenderized, like close to death, and the one on Nissa seems to be healthy and munching away happily.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Well, I am thinking about if this is a good idea or not. I mean, this looks really bad. Do I trust it? Okay. I will, since they're tiny, I can probably share space, right, with them?
Yep, yep.
I will try to use the attack action to. Actually, I don't know. It's probably like I can't use. I can try like to attack it also on her, right?
You can, or you can try and pull it off.
Yeah, but it's probably my whole action, and I can't do my bonus action attack then.
Correct. It's a post grapple attack.
Well, if it's a grapple, then it would be an attack action.
Yes.
If I can pull it off with a grapple.
Special attack. Mechanic-wise, that works.
Okay, then I'll use my attack action to do a post grapple to pull it off.
Mhm.
Still with disadvantage, so we'll see about it when right?
Oh, dang.
Well,
His teeth are in there good.
Oh no.
then I will do use a key point as my bonus action
Mm-hmm.
and do a flurry of blows.
On.
I'm going to try to stump the one below me.
Oh, you're going to kill the one below you. Okay, cool.
Yes, because
Punch,
I
punch,
don't
punch.
think I can kill this with a few blows. But I don't know, but they're pretty beat. Oh, come on.
9 misses. 12 hits.
That is 6 points of damage on the.
You
one
squish
below.
it.
Okay. And then I can stay on the space.
Yep.
And yeah, unfortunately, I can't do anything else anymore. I'm sorry.
Get it off, get it off, get it off, Karik.
Okay.
Yeah, still don't feel like I can be much use down there, so I'm just gonna come back out here and yeah, I'll sit back here where I was before and just hang out, just wait. Listening in case there's anything coming from another direction or something.
Okay. You hear like just like the screams of Nissa, get it off, echoing through the mines. Aurora.
Healer.
You could heal her.
Alright.
Yeah.
You know what? I think getting it off is probably the best option for Nesa at this point, so I will just cast guidance on Nesa.
Okay. You do you.
I can't get it off myself, and I know I can't. And I'm not gonna kill it in one hit, so.
You this seems like a you problem. Let me help you.
Thank you, Aurora.
Okay,
You gotta focus. Stop hurting yourself.
Yeah.
You feel guided by Aurora, but not offering
And
any
also,
help.
If you want to like teleport away, I think grapples get solved when you teleport away. So
Do they?
They do.
Okay. Then is it my turn?
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend my remaining spell slot to cast Misty Step.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna teleport, I don't know.
Just get behind.
Next to maybe next to Magrim over here.
Sure. Wherever you can see.
Okay. Let's try. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I just did, but
just
I did it.
Oh, Mrs. Step.
I don't know. What do you think you did? You didn't do anything. Oh, you posted Misty Step into the chat.
Yeah, because I hit cast.
Yeah,
but
if you cast it,
I
then-
realized,
Yeah.
I don't have to hit anything.
Okay, no, you don't have to do anything. It just happens.
Imagine that I just reappear
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here.
The leech drops to the floor, like,
Oh, what's sad now?
yeah, it's wriggling on the floor, looking very unhappy that you
Oh,
left.
no. Don't feel sad about that.
That's a bonus
still have
action.
action.
It's an action, yeah. You still have
Cantrip.
cantrip if you wanted to, or I don't know.
Yeah. Ooh.
Free action cry?
Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
I want to destroy it completely. Okay, I'm gonna try.
Lemon.
Ha!
22 does hit. Roll damage.
Please, please, annihilate it.
6.
Eh?
It's barely scratched. So you do damage to it, and it kind of gets impacted and wriggles around in pain. It's still there. Magrim says...
Kill it! Kill it!
Well, that's correct.
Magrim, kill it!
Indeed. We're gonna toll some things because it feels like Lokar's gonna be doing some stomping. He's missing health. Public roll, normal roll. It's gonna be a wisdom save for this. Fails and takes 8 points of a necrotic damage. It is its turn. It's gonna wriggle around. And it's gonna be like yeah, it's gonna attack the closest thing that it was like facing towards Aurora. Aurora's gonna try and bite you.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know if you're gonna use your reaction, Lokar.
I will, obviously.
Okay.
I was just, I thought you would say what hits first, but yeah, I'll sorry. I'll attack.
Mm.
20 to hit.
20. Yeah, go ahead.
6 points of damage.
It's not enough, so his bite will still happen.
Mhm.
We're gonna attach. 8 points of piercing damage to Aurora and gets attached. Get it off! Get it off! Get it off! Roll your concentration.
Use your brain, Aurora.
Concentration on guidance.
On your guidance, yeah.
Yeah. My guidance is false. It's not the leech. It's Nasa's comment.
This is just hiding behind Magrim and
Just
kind of
teleport,
peeking from
Aurora.
behind his shoulder.
Use
your brain, Aurora. Come on.
Look up.
I think our best course of action is trying to kill this thing.
Uh-huh.
So, I'm going to. Where did it hit on a leg or something, or where did it attach itself to?
On her body, you can say.
Okay. I'll just try to safely hit it.
Okay. You go to attack. You have to get closer, by the way.
I'm doing too safely. Yeah, I go close. Yeah, I go.
Yeah.
Then bonus action punch.
Punch. 20 hits.
20.
Come on, save the day, Lokar.
4 damage.
4
Yes.
is just enough to squidge it. And it kind of explodes, over Aurora's armor. And we are once again out of initiative. Good job, guys.
Have I ever mentioned that being covered in blood is one of my least favorite things?
I'm gonna give Nissa a level 1 cure wounds.
What is that?
Thank you. Thank you, Tarek.
I did miss something.
11 points.
Very good.
11 points of healing?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank you, Tarek.
something's gonna happen here. We're hitting time, so if you just stay where you are for the time being. Nissa, as Karek comes over to you to give you heals, you look yourself over and you can hear something behind you as you're checking on your wounds. And as you turn around, you can see a creature on top of the guard friend that seems to be moving. A white, furry creature with pitch black eyes looks
Sounds
up
cute.
to you, and then kind of you can swear that it smiles at you. Takes out 2 coins from its pouch and its belly, places them over the eyes of the fallen guard. And the moment he does that, he disappears in a puff of sulfur gas.
Sorry, who disappears?
The furry creature,
The furry creature. Okay.
the white ferret.
Lisa just tilts her head slightly to one side and watches the space where the ferret was and goes, huh? That's weird.
We'll finish
Did
the.
Tarek see this?
That's enough light. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
But on that note, we are going to have to end